Hello, fellow travelers.
Hello.
It's Neil here,
And I'm Kimberly.
and this is Do Travel and Tour TV. So welcome in, welcome in. I see we already have a nice group waiting for us today. That is fantastic. Let's have a look who's all in the house. Daniel Fields in the house. Welcome in early. Yes indeed.
He was
42 minutes before the show even started. He was there with the first comment. That is great. Anthony Simone in the house as well. Welcome in, Anthony. That is great. Always good having you here. Catriona Hannaford in the house. That is fantastic. Welcome in. I do remember connecting with you a while back. However, I do not remember ever seeing you in one of our live streams. So that's fantastic that you decided to join us today. Welcome. I see Josh is in there from Always on the Move.
I love it.
I really get a kick out of that.
I love it.
That's great. Let's see. You're in the house too?
I'm here.
I'm glad you are. Let's see. And here is Jay, a.k.a. Ranch Bowen. Welcome in, Jay.
Hello,
welcome,
Jay.
my friend. Always good to see you in here. Jay, who, by the way, is also one of our mods. So thank you very much for doing that for us. Let's see. I also see MGM Family Travelers in the house. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. And let's see. Oh, I see some more
Malcolm.
comments coming in. Yay, there he is. Our own Minister of Demographics from New Zealand, Malcolm Hogan. Welcome, welcome.
It's a rainy Thursday.
And apparently, yeah, it's winter right now in New Zealand, and apparently that comes with rain at this time. Catriona Hannaford says hello from the United Kingdom. Nice. So if I'm not mistaken, that already makes New Zealand, United Kingdom, and United States. And actually, now that we are talking about it, I see Christine Kate in the house. Welcome, welcome. If I am not mistaken, you are from Zambia, am I correct? If so, then Malcolm can add already a fourth country today. And that makes for a great start. And I see Nikita Diaz just joined us as well. Hey, welcome in, Nikita. Fantastic to have you over in there today. That's great. All right, so let's see. I see some meetings, some greetings. Always good, always good. Okay. Somerset, all right. And that was in response to Malcolm's question here. What part of the UK?
Where's Somerset?
Catriona, where is Somerset exactly? Is that like England still, or is that Wales? Or thinking it's England. That would be my guess, but I could be wrong. So what's everyone been up to today? You all going back to work meanwhile, or are you still on leave? Or
yeah, that's another thing I did want to mention. We do understand that it's been getting very difficult with everybody going back to work and things opening up.
Yeah.
And for us too, we've kind of gotten in the habit of going to a lot of lives and being very interactive with all of the lives. And it just at this point isn't quite possible. We're attending as many as we possibly can.
For sure.
And if nothing else, we do tend to plug in from work.
Yeah.
A little bit. We try to at least.
Remember, store manager likes our videos, so you may want to watch what you're saying here. Catriona Hannaford, in response to our question, yes, it is part of England. Okay. MGM Family Travel is saying that they are on their way from work. Yeah. See, that's exactly what we're talking about. The world is starting to open up again. And yeah, of course, work is going to be one of those things that will get, without a doubt, in the way of all of us gathering here. So, yeah, we hope you all are understanding that it isn't always possible anymore for us to join everyone. Although, I will say, we do have an extra feature that we added, because we've been thinking about, with all the support we've been getting, how can we possibly do something in return?
Yes.
And well, we looked a little bit around in YouTube and in the YouTube studio, see what we can possibly do. And we found something which we will be discussing later in this live stream once there are more people. I see Malcolm in here saying no work for me too with rain.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
What do you do, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Because you know what? I don't know.
Neither do I. I mean, I know he has a job that requires a lot of traveling back and forth to different parts. But
because Minister of Demographics in our line doesn't pay much.
No, it doesn't. It surely doesn't. Nope, that is true. So what has everyone else been up to? You already still are you back to work meanwhile, or on leave, and of course, if you do have any travels booked or any new trips coming up, do let us know. We'd love to have a discussion about that. I see Linda Barker has just joined us.
Hi,
Hello, Neil, Kimberly, all the folks in the chat. Nice. Welcome in, Linda. Always good to see you. I do believe I saw you in a live stream just either yesterday or the other day. But that's great. Always good to have you here. Catriona Hannaford is saying, I've got to go now, my friend. I have to do my live streaming now too. Just come here to show my love and support. We've been here waiting for you to come out. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We do very much appreciate your support. Awesome. We hope to see you again. I see the life of Cleo has been joining us now. Hi, host and everyone in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Big shout out to you. Please let our Minister of Demographics, Malcolm, know where you are from. And that way we may or may not have to add another country. That's what we like to do here.
Hey, Malcolm, how many countries are we up to over the past month?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. MGM Family Travel saying, I was an essential worker. I never missed one day.
Wow. Thank you very much.
That's really impressive. Thank you for that. I mean, I tip my hat to that because I'm an essential worker now, but I certainly have not missed one day. I was actually on leave, so yeah, I really tip my hat to you guys. Respect.
Yes, we did, Malcolm. Ask what you do for work.
Life of Cleo saying, I'm happy to catch you guys. Yeah, and we're happy you're catching us.
Yeah, sure. Very much.
That's really cool. Catriona saying, I will definitely come and attend on your next live stream. That's fantastic. We're looking forward to that.
Our next will be on Friday night.
The Night Owl edition. That's right. Yeah. 1:45 to midnight, so 11:45 p.m.
Yeah, but that's
Friday.
UK. That'd be really early in the morning.
Yeah, that would be very early.
That'd be like 6 a.m. on this.
Yeah, that might be a bit problematic. Malcolm said, sorry, I had to answer the door. Did you ask what I do for work? Yes. Life of Cleo is from Canada. All right, that means we get to add already in another country.
Great.
Fantastic. Anthony Simone likes your hair.
Thank you, Anthony.
Good. Malcolm saying that at this point, 34 countries, Taiwan got added on Saturday's chat. So 34 countries have been represented in our live stream. This past month alone. That is really, really amazing. And that's what we want to get to.
Yeah, we're so excited with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I see from Scotland we have Grain Patterson. Nice.
Hi,
welcome in.
How are you? Good to see you.
That's great. All the way from Scotland. Nice. So how are things going in Scotland, Grain? Malcolm saying, this could be good. Try to guess.
What he does for a living.
All right. Let's see here. What would Malcolm do for a living?
Well, considering your job is so dependent on weather, I'm wondering if it's something in the construction industry.
Yeah, I think he might be. Yeah, he might. Either that or maybe he's in banking. I think he might be.
What would that have to do with weather?
Nothing, but that's what I'm thinking. Because I could see him definitely.
Well, I could see him doing that too, but it wouldn't have anything to do with the weather. Because Malcolm sometimes goes to work. It doesn't go to work when the weather is bad.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Maybe some kind of supervisor of a construction site. That could be it too. I'm not sure. If anyone else wants to guess.
Yeah, please do.
Not construction, not banking.
But it has to do with the weather.
Pipelines? Work in
that would be construction too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it would be, yeah. Great Patterson saying it is hot here today. Wow, in Scotland. That doesn't happen too often, does it? Or am I really mistaken there? Still trying to think what Malcolm could possibly be doing for job.
Yeah, anybody else who wants to give a guess, please do.
Yeah.
Now, if you are in here and you haven't said anything, please say something so we know that you're here so that we can greet you.
Yeah, for those of you new to our live stream, this is an interactive live stream. That means we are not just going to sit here and ramble off whole stories and you just falling asleep. We actually want to talk to you. We want you to be part of our conversation. Let's see. Hey, I see Darian just joined us. Hello, folks. I'm watching while driving to Daytona Beach.
You know what? I was talking to Neil today.
Welcome.
About the trip that you're getting together for
Munich, Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to want to talk to you about that at some point.
Yeah, because Darian here has a trip. He's putting a trip together as we speak for Oktoberfest in Germany for 2021. So if you're interested, you definitely want to touch base with him and see what's going on. Graham Patterson confirming that no, it usually doesn't get hot in Scotland. Wow, that must be weird.
I want to go to Scotland.
Me too.
I want to go now.
Hey Graham, do you have any suggestions that instantly come to mind for visiting Scotland? What places would you recommend? I'm very curious. Jay here asking for everyone to give this video a big old thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And while you're at it, in the event you are not yet connected with us, we would very much appreciate if you hit that red button so it turns gray. That's a big help to us, so we'd appreciate it. Anthony Simone thinks that Malcolm might be a lifeguard. Malcolm Hogan, clue, it's green and grows outside.
Landscaping?
You do landscaping? Or
he's a marijuana farmer.
A marijuana farmer. Kimberly, really?
Well, people are. It's legal a lot of places.
True, but
it's an okay thing.
I don't know. I don't know if that is what Malcolm would be doing. Gee. Michelle is in the house. Michelle Bowen, hello, I'm here listening and packing, multitasking. Yes, that's right. Michelle and Jay are packing up from New Jersey and moving down to sunny Florida. And, well, given the messages I have seen come by on the Facebook, they are very excited about that. So, hence we are excited for them. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, Malcolm is actually recommending Inverness as the best place in Scotland. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Us and more in the house. Hey, on my phone, but hi to everyone. Welcome in, guys.
See you.
Yes, for sure. That's great. Let's see. Yeah, you had some people laughing pretty good when you
marijuana
when you thought that Malcolm was. That's great. Let's see. Hey, look who's here. The Traveling Cheese said hello, joining you all from Virginia Beach. Hey, welcome in. Yes, that's right. We met you in, I think it was Piso's live stream. I think it was. And yeah, we ended up engaging in a pretty good conversation. So big shout out to you and welcome to Travel and Tour. And like I just said a few moments ago, and I think you might not have been in yet, it's an interactive live stream that we always do. So we want to talk to you guys. We want to interact, and we're not just going to sit there and basically, grab a paper here and go, once upon a time.
What are we going to do with that?
I remember when we did the drawing for our 1K celebration?
Okay.
And I had written all the names of people that were interested on these little papers.
I can't wait to do the 5K celebration.
Oh, yes, 5K,
That's going to be incredible.
It's going to be a while, but particularly now that we're back to work.
But that's going to be big.
Yeah, that's going to be a pretty good one for sure.
I'm already planning it.
I'm sure you are. Hey, look who's in the house too. Family Travel and Excursions. How are you guys doing today? Welcome in. Glad you decided to join us today. We're doing great here. It's Wednesday afternoon, and we always look forward to that because that means we get to talk to you guys.
Yes.
And so here we are. And look at this, Jay, Malcolm Hogan, Bud Grower. Oh, that's great. Maybe he's in, yeah, so basically landscaping. Look after lawns, mowing, fixing, etc. Okay, nice. Midlife crazy in here. Hey, all just checking in before I have to go to a meeting. Hey, always good
We're
to
glad
see you
to
guys.
see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out to you.
That's what it is. Everybody has more meetings now and more
Yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah, this is exactly what we mean. Life is going to slowly pick back up again, and we totally understand that. So if you cannot make it to a live of ours or
We do
whatever,
understand.
we totally understand. It's not a problem.
And like I said, we're doing two now. So we're also doing the night owl edition.
Yeah, exactly. And we have been thinking about maybe changing that around as well.
I disagree.
But since we are not quite agreed on anything, we're not going to say anything yet about that. Traveling Cheese said confirming that yes, we did meet on Viso's live stream. Nice. Just Nikki in the house from Los Angeles. Hey Nikki, how's it going?
Journey with the Gingers is here too.
Journey with the Gingers in here. Nice.
Hi.
Welcome in.
You know what? I absolutely love this picture. In fact, I was showing my daughter Allison, who does a lot of the drawing and things, how beautiful that is. And she was just thought that was incredible. The way the hair and the highlights looks fantastic. Where'd we go?
We went to something because now that Journey with the Gingers is in the house, I
What
want
are you
to
doing?
check on something.
But I can't see anybody now.
You will be able to see people. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Journey with the Gingers has been struggling lately to hit 500 followers.
Yeah.
So, given the fact that there is 24 people in here, I think we can make their day today.
Yeah, if you're not friends with them,
guys,
make
Journey
sure
with the Gingers is a very loyal friend. They do great videos. They're all about traveling.
Yeah.
And they would certainly be happy to follow you back. So if you are not yet connected with Journey with the Gingers, please do so now and let's get them to that 500. It only takes 6.
Yep.
We can make this happen. We have had multiple milestones hit in our live stream.
And it's always fun.
And we always love helping others out. If that is something that we can do for those who have been supporting us,
hi, Papa.
Then that is a great way to go. Papa Mozo in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Our friend from the Chicago area. Nice. Always good to have you over. Benvenuti. Malcolm is saying here also look after trees, shrubs, roses, that sort of thing. Plus build picnic tables and sell scrap metal. Okay.
Wow, you're this guy.
Yeah, so you basically have sort of a very extensive version of landscaping that you do. Okay.
I do not. I kill everything.
Yeah, you just need to walk around in like a 3 feet radius of anything that grows in soil and it just dies for some reason. I can say much. I'm not much of a gardener either. I mean, we do have a bit of a jungle in our little backyard. Let's see, I see some meetings and greetings here. That's always good. Let's see. Meetings and greetings. More meetings and greetings. Alright, let's have a look here. Journey with the Gingers, thank you, you're so sweet. Hey, you're more than welcome.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to try to get you guys there. Malcolm throwing in a question here. What is everyone's longest flight that they have taken? Oh,
all your flights are long because you're in New Zealand. Anytime you try to go anywhere, it's a major investment of time.
Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to think here. Maybe back in the day when I was a kid and we would go to the US, and I remember going to Los Angeles at one point, and there was like that part of the flight, but then there was also a part from like York. I'm figuring it was back to Europe.
That'd have been long.
So that might have been like.
I mean, my longest flights are always to Europe.
Yeah, for sure. The transatlantic ones, those are pretty long for sure. Let's see here. What else is going on? Rain Patterson answering our question here. Visit Edinburgh for your first stop, then head into the Highlands. Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah, nice. Gotta check that out. Asa Moore saying it. They've been really trying to get to 300. Yes. Aww. Yes. So if you're not yet connected with us and more yet, there is another channel for you. Absolutely. I see one of our other mods has joined us, Danny from Griswold Family Vacation.
This was funny. I texted, I messaged Raphael yesterday about something with the trip we have coming up, and he sent me a picture. And he goes, "Who is this?" And I look, and I have to, I'm on my phone, so I like open it up a little bit more, and I'm like, it's Danny and his son. Why? He said, because I'm having lunch with him. I'm like, then you should know who he is. Why are you asking me? It was great to see you guys together.
Yeah, Danny and Rafael from Viso's Travel both are from Oklahoma, but they live in like different parts of Oklahoma. And I guess they decided to meet somewhere in the middle.
Get together. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, nice. Let's see what Daniel Fields is saying. Yeah, Los Angeles to Barcelona was his longest flight. I know people take longer ones, but that was mine. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well, LA to Barcelona is considerable. I mean, that you're probably looking at, if you include layovers, like 15 hours, I would imagine, something like that. Journey with the Gingers, 9 hours to Hawaii. Okay, so that's kind of like the equivalent of a transatlantic flight.
How much did you love Hawaii?
Yeah, what did you think of it?
We've not been there yet.
No, but we are curious, so we would love to know. Traveling Cheesehead is saying, my longest flight was 12 hours straight, but then total travel time was 21 hours. Ooh.
Oh my God, where were you going?
Did they take you like all across the globe to get to a place that might actually be a rock throw away? Is that what happened?
You know what? My friend Annette, probably her.
I guess not, because it was 12 hours straight.
Her longest flight ever was probably to Florida, because that was the day that they flew her all over the country trying to get her to Florida because the DC airport was closed.
Oh yeah, I remember that story. I want to see where they are at because they're like so close.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Let's see. 496. All right. Let's get this done, people. For Journey with the Gingers, they only need four more to make it to 500. Let's get this done. We are with 24 people in the house here. That should definitely be possible. And they're saying, loved Hawaii. My father had a company in Honolulu, so we were so lucky to spend 3 summers there.
3 summers, right. How wonderful.
That's great. Us and more thanking us for the shout out. Hey, you're more than welcome. Absolutely. Traveling Cheese, I was saying that her longest flight was from Virginia to India.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was a real long.
That is long. I mean, you're really talking other side of the planet at this point.
How was India? Was it for business or was it for pleasure? Let us know and what you thought of India. And did you do more of a guided thing or did you do more on your own? We're curious.
Yeah, because we have been seeing a lot of videos about India.
And we've done a lot talking about India.
Yeah, and we're getting quite curious about this country at this point. It's just so big and it has so much to offer. But I have a feeling that if we are to go there, we're going to have to be selective about where we go because it is such a vast and huge country. Mm-hmm. So there's only, of course, so many places you can go to. Traveling Cheesehead is saying Hawaii is beautiful. All right, sounds good. As Moore saying Chicago to Amsterdam was freaking long. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
But we haven't done Chicago.
Yeah.
But we've done Pennsylvania. Hi!
Richard,
it's our birthday boy.
Birthday boy is in. Hi guys, just quick check in. We are out for sushi dinner right now. We'll check in later. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, absolutely.
Happy birthday. We won't sing. No one wants that.
No. We have had trouble enough with our internet as it is.
Yeah.
So let's just not do that. I see the life of Cleo saying, listening guys, putting away some clothes. Nice. Hey, I see Doug and Nikki are in the house too. Hey, welcome in, guys.
Hi, good to see you.
Yes, for sure. How have you guys been? Anything going on lately? Have you gone back to work? Made any travel plans, perhaps? Let's see. Traveling, she said, pleasure being there 5 times. Whoa.
India.
That's a lot.
You know a lot about India.
So have you been there to different destinations then?
Are we talking India, right?
I'm figuring we're talking India, yeah. Life of Cleo is wishing Richard happy birthday. Nice. Richard thanking us. All right. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Absolutely. If anyone else has to celebrate something, hey, just throw it in. We'd be glad to give you a shout out. Let's see, meanwhile, what Journey with the Gingers is at. 498. It
Two
only
more.
takes 2 more to get Journey with the Gingers right here to 500. Let's make it happen. In the meantime, Traveling Cheese is saying, got around, nice seeing you. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope to see you next time.
Doug and Nikki got an RV.
What's that? Oh, did they? We've been good, Doc and Nikki say. We bought an RV and we are going on our first trip this weekend off to Vermont for a couple of days. Nice, nice. That is fantastic.
Have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure you're going to make some videos about that. So we'll be looking
We
forward
look forward
to
to
that.
seeing it.
Yeah. Rose Sidhu in the house. Hey,
Hi,
welcome
Rose.
in. Glad to see you in here again. That's fantastic.
Where are you from, dear?
Yeah, please tell everyone in the chat where you're from. That way, Malcolm, our own Minister of Demographics, can keep score of the amount of countries that have been represented in here. I see that Travel Feast also has joined us. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Please tell us what has been going on. This is an interactive live stream. We want to hear from you. We want you to be part of our conversation.
That's why we always say join the conversation.
Again, for those of you just stopping by, we are not going to read from a paper.
What is your fascination with the little papers today?
What, you would prefer me to use just a big paper? I can do that too. That's all right. Does that please you more?
No.
Let's see. Malcolm was saying that this longest flight is 15.5-hour part of a 31-hour journey New Zealand to Copenhagen, Denmark. Ooh.
Wow.
Holy cow, Malcolm. That is really not a childish trip. That's crazy. Josh also got a run. I'll try to get on later. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Josh. And of course, say hi to the cow.
Yes.
That's great. Vermont top right corner. Yes, Malcolm, you are correct. That is in the northeast of the USA. I see Darian is saying he will have a blast at the Oktoberfest in Munich 2021. Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Like I said, I'd like to get with you and get all the information for that.
Yep.
Hi, Ann.
Oh, wait, Doc and Nikki give a whole different interpretation to Malcolm's question. I thought Malcolm meant whether or not Vermont was in the top right corner of the United States. And Doc and Nikki gave it the interpretation, what part of Vermont itself. Anne Henley is in the house. Hey, Anne. Well, hello, Neil Kimberly and Neil. Sorry I'm late on the way from doctor's appointment. Okay, hope everything is okay with you.
We're glad to see you, Anne.
Yes, as long as you stop in. We don't expect everyone to drop in, right?
All the time,
punctually
yeah.
at 4. And Malcolm says he was asking where in the USA. Yeah, but you are correct then. It was the top right corner.
Yep.
Hey, there is John from Jane and Travels. Can't stay long sneaking in a peek from work. Just wanted to support and say hello. Hey, thank you so much, John.
Little froggy face.
Yes, always good to see that little froggy out there. And yeah, that's what we were saying earlier today, how it has become quite difficult for people to join these conversations anymore, and we totally understand that. So no worries about it. We're happy you stopped by in the first place. That's awesome.
Always happy to see everyone that can show up.
For sure, for sure. All right, let's see. Journey and the Gingers still only need 2, or actually 2 people to follow them to hit that 500. All right, at this point, I would like to ask one of our mods, either Danny from Griswold Family VK or Jay, if you can drop Journey with the Gingers link, please. And then we're going to get them to 500. It is going to happen in this live stream. Malcolm saying this can't be Neil and Kim chat. They're keeping up on comments. Must be in the wrong chat. Well, Malcolm, about that, the sunny side of that is everyone starting to go back to work is that it's easier to keep up with the comments.
The 24, the 44.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you know what, though? We would appreciate it if you want to share our live stream out.
Absolutely.
And that way maybe some new people can join us, maybe some new countries, maybe join the conversation. You're welcome. We'd love you to do that if you want to share it on your social media.
Absolutely, yeah. Journey with the Ginger saying, y'all are making me smile today. My birthday is on the 22nd. Great present. Yes, that would be. It would be a 5-day early birthday present, and we are going to make sure that our fellow travelers are going to make it happen for you. So we would really, really like for that to happen. So if you are not yet connected with Journey with the Gingers, please make that happen for them, guys. The Life of Cleo says that she just shared us out on the Facebook. Nice! Thank you so much for that, Cleo. That's great.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. What's going on?
I'm just looking at something.
What are you looking at?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, I am. You're always up to something.
Uh-huh.
What are you up to?
I am making sure that on my personal account that I'm connected with them.
Are you now? Well, I'm curious. $4.99 Journey with the Gingers.
Ah.
There they go.
Check it again.
There they go.
Check
Let's
it
check it again. Let's go again. Let's go again. And there it is.
Oh!
There it is. There it is. Congratulations to Journey with the Gingers hitting 500 in our live stream. That is fantastic. I knew we could do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to all our fellow travelers who have joined us today for making this possible. That is fantastic. I see Glenn Miller is in the house. Bro, you put it on Epic Travel for 1.5 hours time at 8:30 p.m. in England. Wow. Well, first of all, we are thrilled that you joined us, Glenn. That is awesome. Glenn from Travel Tour Taste, him and Sarah have a wonderful channel from the United Kingdom. It seems like there was an issue with the time here. You put it on Epic Travel 1.5 hours time at... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you must have seen the one notification, which meant you were starting at 10 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. Yeah, gotcha. I should have thought that through a little bit better. My apologies for that, Glenn. Yeah, I didn't think that through. But I'm glad you found us regardless. Journey with the Gingers. Woohoo, you all are awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations and happy early birthday to you. Malcolm Hogan then with an update for the first half an hour. Oh, we have been here for half an hour already? Wow.
Yes.
Scotland, England, Canada, USA, Zambia and New Zealand have already been represented in our live stream here today. That is awesome. I see it's Bola Vlogs has joined us. Hey, welcome in.
Let us know where you're from.
Yes, let us know and big shout out to you and thank you so much for joining us today. And if you have any travel stories you wish to share, please do so. Raphael from Visos Travel has joined us as well. Hey Neil, Kim, nice hair, not blonde. Yes, Raphael agreed with me. I remember that it should not be blonde.
We're not talking too much about my hair.
And oh gee. and he's saying, just finished with my manager meeting. I hope all is well, Raphael.
Yeah.
I know your company was going through some changes and I know you were a bit concerned, so we hope everything is okay. Life of Cleo having a good time in here. You guys are so funny. Hey, we're always glad if we can make someone smile. Us and more congratulating Journey with the Gingers here. That is great. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, and in case you're not yet familiar with Travel Tour Taste, that'd be a great channel to check out. Life of Cleo also congratulating Journey with the Gingers.
Richie and Vanessa, hi!
Richie and Vanessa in the house.
Hi!
They are. Good afternoon, guys. Sorry we're late. Was consumed with work. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Another great example. Listen, first of all, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, we really appreciate that, and we totally understand. We ourselves, we've been going back to work, and we're having a hard time ourselves, to be completely honest with you, to keep up with everything. So we understand. Don't worry.
And now I start with the travels.
Yeah.
Booking things and learning a lot there and going through all of that. So it's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Family travel and excursions also congratulating Journey with the Gingers. That was a fly you just saw me swat away. Hopefully it isn't going to return. Let's see. No, not to worry, Glenn. Like I said, that's entirely on me, my friend.
What did you do?
Well, okay, I posted some messages left and right that we're going to start our live stream in an hour and a half from now. But I suppose that at some point when they read it, it must have been on a place that approved my post later on.
Oh.
So it was like an hour later for Glenn.
See, I always put the time that we're starting. EST. I don't say
I think,
usually say in a few minutes or an hour.
Yeah,
I
must have made it. I must have made it confusing. Travel Feast also congratulating Journey with the Gingers. Nice. Linda Barker giving them a thumbs up. Awesome, awesome. That's what we like to see here. Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day too. It's really amazing how the YouTube paradox, as I call it, is so prevalent everywhere that your competitors can be your biggest supporters. That's really amazing. Let's see what else is going on. Malcolm saying 30 watching already with only 20 likes. Oh, we can do better than that. If you haven't yet given us a thumbs up, please do so. It would really help our channel. So we really appreciate that. Life of Cleo also chipping in. That's great. That's great. I like to see all that encouragement.
Hey, hi.
Who's in? Who's in? From Australia, the Down Under Cruisers. Welcome in, my friends. Sean and
Glad
Ilana.
to see you.
From the Down Under Cruisers. It must be pretty early in Australia, I would imagine. But they are up. That's great. So thank you so much for joining us.
They are having coffee. They always have lots of coffee.
Yeah, no doubt they do. Let's have a look here. Jane and Travels also congratulating Journey with the Gingers who hit 500 followers in our live stream just now. I always enjoy when people hit milestones in our lives. That's really, really awesome. Let's see here. Some meetings, some greetings. Malcolm Hogan saying hi to his neighbors from
welcoming
region
them
of the world.
to Thursday.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's great. Let's see. Life of Cleo welcoming everyone to the live stream. Nice. Anthony Simone, it's raining. Congratulations for Journey with the Gingers, who is getting a pretty early birthday present here. Richie and Vanessa, thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up for us. We appreciate that.
You guys are awesome.
Life of Cleo saying to us is happy to have everyone with him. Please share them out if you can, please, and thanks.
Yeah, please do share us out.
I think the Life of Cleo is having ambitious for something.
Thank you, thank you.
That's great. Journey with the Ginger saying the creator community is so wonderful. Absolutely, definitely. Absolutely.
And I'm so glad that we have so many people that join us for our live streams that are creators and those that are not.
Yeah.
Because it's all about people that enjoy travel. Whether you're creating content or not creating content and enjoying all the content that is created.
Yeah.
It's all important.
Down on the cruise is saying coffee with breakfast and a chat with mates. Yes.
There you go.
No better way to start out your day, right?
I'm having sparkling water.
Glenn saying you're both looking great this evening. Thanks,
thank
Glenn.
You, Glenn.
Appreciate it, my friend. Absolutely. Raphael encouraging everyone to smash the like button. Thank you for that.
I was talking about you, Raphael, before you got here.
Yeah, how you and Danny were having that meeting at in Oklahoma and did the live together. That's really cool.
And before you got here, Raphael, we played this wonderful game. It was all about flags of the world. Everyone had a great time. It was wonderful. I don't know where I got the idea, but everybody had a good time.
That's great. That is great. You're giving that poor man a stroke, you know. Rafael saying I did share you in my YouTube community.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Always appreciated. That's great. Now that you gave him a stroke. That's fantastic.
You have to understand that that's the game that Raphael's going to play on this next live stream.
Yeah, he was talking.
He was talking about that.
Yep. Down on the cruise saying to Malcolm that on Saturday they will be highlighting Kiwis on our live stream.
How wonderful!
That's great. Some neighborly love there. It's always good. All right. So what else is going on? Let's see, are we all caught up again?
I think we are.
So maybe.
Look, it's a miracle, Malcolm.
Yes, but it doesn't happen very often. But we are all caught up with the comments. So
I think we could do a question.
A question? All right, we can throw in the first question. Sure. Let's have a look at the list of questions that we made. Oh yeah, let's start with this one. So we want to know from you, if anything at all, what are you personally going to change while traveling once the pandemic is over? So are you going to be traveling differently than you did before? And if so, how? In what way? I'm very curious to the answers we are going to get to this.
If there's anything different from what they will impose upon us that you might change. Like for me and Neil, it's definitely going to be, we always did balconies for our cruises, but not for shore.
Yeah, that is one thing we'll say that we're going to focus on. Rafael, Neil, hashtag Neil Fincher there.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Nice.
Rafael, did you go like this?
Well, the first answer that just came into our question is from Doug and Nikki. They're saying we're not waiting. We bought an RV, so we don't have to wait. No, you really don't. There's no reason for you to wait, really. You can just get into your RV, get on the road, and get going.
Well, that's one thing that you have changed. You've gotten an RV.
Yeah, but that's more so,
They're adding another type of travel.
Yeah, true. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Richie and Vanessa Travel are saying we will be carrying Clorox or Lysol wipes with us everywhere. Yeah. I think you guys are not going to be the only ones doing that.
No, definitely not.
I think there will be a lot of a huge influx in purchases for things like sanitizer, wipes, all that kind of stuff. I think particularly for flights, long distance flights, if you have wipes with you to clean off the screen in front of you, so you can watch a movie or play some games or something like that. That I can see a lot of people starting to do that now, because otherwise everyone would just be touching it and it would all be nasty. And yeah, I can see that. Rafael is saying that he will be wearing a mask in airport and planes, but other than that, nothing different really. Okay. So even after the pandemic is over, Rafael, you're still going to keep wearing the mask? What's Glenn saying here? Sarah and I built a green screen wall today to do a live stream soon, but the wall fell down after around an hour and a half.
How did the wall fall down?
Oh man, that's a bummer. Must not have been sturdy enough or something. I'm not sure. Journey with the Ginger is saying choose more vacations that allow room for social distancing. We'll choose balconies and cruises. Okay, so basically, last part same as us. But also more room for social distancing. Yeah. Doug and Nicky saying big change, waiting till last minute to book trips and get deals instead of normal, very advanced planning. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that too. That way you know that it can go. That makes a big difference. Now, Neil and I tended to always be more of closer booking than long-term booking.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a little different.
Yeah, we typically don't book anything out for 2 or 3 years down the road.
No, I don't think we usually book anything out for a year.
No.
The group trip that we're planning right now is probably the furthest out we book anything. So if you are anybody who has been to one of our live streams lately, if you're interested in traveling with us and Visos Travel, please contact me. We're going to be doing a group cruise, and it's going to be the Pacific Coast.
Yeah.
In May 1st next year.
Or if there's any other travels you might be interested too, Kimberly can help you out.
I can certainly do that.
Yeah, for sure. Live with Cleo still having a great time here. That's good. Malcolm saying countries won't open until it's safe. Nothing will change for me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I do believe New Zealand has things pretty well under control at this point. So,
yeah, they just don't let anybody in.
Which I think is a smart decision on their part. Yeah, for sure. Glenn is really not happy with that green screen that came down. Yeah, I don't blame you, my friend. I really don't. That would have pissed me off too, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Deb Wright is in the house. Hey, welcome in, Deb.
How are you?
Yes. Good to see you. Deb Wright, a regular in the house, a non-creator, but very valued guest here.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, always.
That's what's nice, I think, too, about our live streams too, is you don't have to be a creator to participate.
No, absolutely. We welcome everyone, creator, non-creator. There's only basically one
travel.
of two requirements. One, you have to like travel, and if not one, then you can always go with two. You just want to be here.
Yeah.
Because at this point, we've also had gamers, exactly. I wonder if Mr. Joker is going to stop by
again.
Know.
He's
I'm
probably
waiting
in
for
there
it.
somewhere.
I bet you he's just going to show up and say something like, "Did I hear my name?" Like, yes, we know.
He who doesn't sleep.
He who doesn't sleep and travels to his backyard.
Yes.
Nice.
From Liverpool.
Yep, that's right. He's from Liverpool. Graham Patterson saying, "I'm not keen on flying yet. We'll cruise from the UK." Okay, so you would basically drive down to cruise ports then and just get on the ship there. Okay, that makes sense. Family travel and excursions are saying our next vacation is the Outer Banks in August, but may do some day trips in between. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Do you think we should do any day trips before our cruise in October?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do stuff.
What comes to mind?
I'm gonna get Seven Springs.
Yeah, oh yeah, Seven Springs is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful area, about an hour drive from here, like due southeast.
Then we could do some walking.
Yeah.
And we could do some eating.
Now that you mentioned it, we've never really been walking around in that area. We always just go there for the food. I mean, good travelers, good foodies, obviously, but we really need to go there and do some actual exploring there.
I would also like to go to West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia is beautiful, and I like their wineries.
Yes.
What's Deb saying here? I am hoping to be able to go to Florida in October, November to visit my mom. Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. Let's hope by that time that that is not going to be an issue anymore. That would be awesome. Let's see. I see some meetings and some greetings. Malcolm saying New Zealand let 2 people in from the UK who had the virus, stopped our 24-day run of no new cases. Whole country pissed off at government. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. If you originally made such a wise decision and then you just
throw
it away like that.
Hey, let him in.
Oh, that's terrible. Glenn Miller totally sees the same issue there too. Yeah. And he says the UK is just a mess at the moment. The United States isn't exactly all the way back on its feet either when it comes to this. The road is still long. The amount of cases that we get added every day is decreasing, but we are definitely nowhere near done with this.
Hello from London, the UK.
We will get there, Kimberly. Patience. There are some comments before some other comments.
So we're all caught up.
We're not.
We are.
Deb is saying Lake Mary, Florida, hoping that the border is open by then. We also have a cruise booked for January 2021. My mom and I, as hubby, will cruise. Oh, really? Well, hey, if you can go on a cruise with your husband, then might as well look for someone who does want to go.
Of course.
So yes, that's great. Henrietta Ann from London, United Kingdom. Welcome in. Big shout out to you.
We really like London.
Yeah, we were there, I think, 2 times, right? 2 or 3. Yeah, and we didn't have, to be honest with you, some really high expectations, but we ended up really, really enjoying ourselves there. There was a lot to see, a lot to do. We were particularly fond of the Borough Market, where you have all those foods from places all over the world. That's really, really cool. I had some Ethiopian food there.
Yes, you did.
I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. Malcolm is saying might go to the Witianga or Tauranga in August with wife for a little break. Neil have a go at pronouncing those 2 places. Yeah, I just did. I'm sure you are having a good laugh over my pronunciation, and that's just fine as long as it makes you laugh. I see some fellow travelers from the UK meeting and greeting each other. That's great. Raphael saying, yeah, Kim is acting like Danny to me yesterday.
I told Neil about that.
She actually did, Raphael. Yeah. He was jumping like quickly from comment to comment, pointing at things. Yeah, that's what Kimberly does. She has that role here. Henrietta here, fond of Bournemouth. where Sarah and Glenn are from. Down Under Cruises is apparently familiar with Taranga. It's a beautiful place, they say. Okay, so
Tell us about it.
Tell us about it. You know, this is an interactive live stream.
We want to know why it's beautiful.
Oh, exactly. We've never been there.
What makes it beautiful?
Before today, I've never even heard of the place. So what makes it interesting? What makes it beautiful? Malcolm is actually saying that was very good. All right. Well, hey, I gave it an honest try. I'll say it that much. Let's see. Glenn already inviting Henrietta to Bournemouth. There you go. Nice. You know what? I've noticed that as of lately, we have had ever more people from the United Kingdom join us.
Yes,
and from various parts too. We have had, I think, pretty much all the parts except maybe Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
I think Wales we had. I know England we had.
Yes,
Scotland. Graham Patterson is from Scotland.
Yeah, we always have Scotland.
So, yeah. Down on the cruise saying you will just have to go there.
Oh, okay.
Just have to go there. Okay. Well, I just got back to work, so let me see if I can get a month off to do some serious exploring.
You know what? Maybe too much.
Yeah, maybe 2 months.
Considering that we are not even allowed in the country.
That's right. Let's see. Rafael saying never heard of Taranga, but I heard of Tanga. Did you now, Rafael? Henrietta Ann say welcoming Glenn back to Romford as well. Nice. That's always good. You know, that's always funny when people from the same region of the world that meet in our live stream, they actually end up talking to each other and on more than one occasion hitting it off.
You know what?
What?
Does anybody know what this is behind us?
Oh yeah, the background. That's right. We haven't even gotten to that and we are already like almost an hour in. So yeah, do let us know. Do we have any guesses on where this picture could have been taken? Very curious. Any guesses?
Nope, nobody knows.
Nobody knows?
Nobody knows.
Sure about that?
Nope, nobody has any idea.
Well, I think we're going to get some guesses in here soon.
You think?
Yeah. Henrietta is saying that it's only 30 minutes into central London. Yeah. You know what? I was very impressed with the underground system in London. The tube, I think they call it over there. It's really easy and just a simple way to get around in the city and just outside of the city. So Raphael is taking the first shot here and guessing what this background could be. He's saying Jamaica resort. No, Raphael. Not everything that looks tropical that we put up is Jamaica. To those of you who have been around us a little bit longer, you may indeed know that we are huge fans of Jamaica. But no, this is not a picture that we took in Jamaica. Malcolm is saying that it actually looks like a hotel room. No, it's not a hotel room, although I can see why you say that. Doug and Nikki is guessing a restaurant in Mexico. Well, Doug and Nikki, it is not a restaurant.
It's in that direction.
But you're close. It is in Mexico.
Rejuvenous, someplace in the Caribbean.
Someplace in the Caribbean, yes. So they're basically applying.
This was my favorite.
Which one? Family travel. This curses Olive Garden. That's brilliant. That is the most brilliant answer we have gotten. Olive Garden. You know what? It's very well could have been, but it's not.
It's not.
Glenn Miller guessing Vienna. No. Let's see. Journey with a Ginger was just wondering what the background is. It's beautiful. It's in our house, the live video said. Well, we are projecting it in our house on a wall that we painted blue. Raphael saying Cozumel. No, it is not Cozumel. Journey with the Ginger taking another shot saying Puerto Rico. Nope, not Puerto Rico. Jay also guessing Cozumel. No. Hey, I see Alvin Nopal is in here from the Philippines. Welcome in, my friend. I just met you yesterday, and I know you said it was going to be difficult for you to join us in the live stream because of the time difference, but here you are. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like almost 5 a.m. over there. Are you seriously tuning in to us at 5 a.m. in the morning? I mean, I tip my hat to that. That would be really awesome. But yeah, we have established about our background that it is indeed in Mexico, but where in Mexico? Kimberly, you're going to whack that fly, but you're also going to whack my head. Stop it. Richie and Vanessa travel taking another shot. Cancun, Mexico. No. Isla Mujeres, says Rafael. No. So what are other destinations in Mexico? We have had some of the most prevalent ones, the most well-known ones.
You know what? We do like Mexico very much.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. No, it's not Belize, Glenn. It is in Mexico. Yep. Monterrey, says Rafael. No, it's not Monterrey. No. Mexico City, says Malcolm Hogan. No, not Mexico City either. At this point, I think they've managed to mention pretty much everywhere. And meanwhile, it is such an easy one, actually. What? San Miguel de Allende. No, it's not that either. Acapulco. No, wrong side of Mexico, Rafael. Michelle Bowen is saying, I was thinking Barachina in Puerto Rico, where the piña colada was invented. But I'm wrong.
No, I want a piña colada.
Yeah, Kimberly has been in the mood for a piña colada as it is, but you really got her now.
No, I really want it.
Jay is taking a shot. He says Puerto Vallarta. Nope, it's not that. Malcolm, nope, not Acapulco and Henley. Playa del Carmen. Nope, not that. Rafael also thinking it's Puerto Vallarta. Nope.
I'm going to say something.
Oh, wait. What's going on here? I think we got a winner here.
Well, sort of.
I mean, it's in the direction. It's not quite, though.
It is a cruise port.
It is a cruise port. We'll give you that hint. It's not Cancun, Anthony.
What cruise port is it?
Yeah, which one? Mazatlan. No, it's not Mazatlan. Cabo San Lucas. No. It's such an easy one, guys. You know this. Whenever the answer comes around, you're going to say, oh, that one. I see Blaine is in the house. Welcome in, Blaine.
How are ya?
Awesome to have you in here, my friend. Welcome. Glad to see you. For those of you not yet familiar with Blaine, he is the mastermind behind the original cruise-a-thons that you may have seen pass by. And Blaine has played a huge role in getting our channel going.
We're very thankful.
Absolutely, yes. Alvin Opa asking if you can have some friends here. Well, I'm sure that people are willing to connect to you. Just make sure you return the favor and you're genuine about it, and it shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. Anne Handley saying Cozumel. No, it's not Cozumel. But I think, yes, Rafael, congratulations. It is indeed Costa Maya. This is right at the port of Costa Maya. So that's where we took this picture. We took this picture during a Western Caribbean cruise we took back in 2018. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the itinerary. I think it was Cozumel, there was Costa Maya as well. There was 2 stops in Mexico. There was, I think, one in the Bahamas. And then we had Harvest Cape, Belize. And then that day that it really rained and thundered in Honduras.
We couldn't even get off the boat.
Well, we did, and we
did.
we got off the ship for like 15 minutes, and then we went back because the weather was just too bad, and all the excursions had been cancelled. So, which is a shame. Rafael celebrating his victory 3 weeks in a row. Yes, woo! Rafael has been known to be guessing the background right before.
I don't know. I thought it was Malcolm.
Malcolm has been known to guess them too, yes. But I think the 2 of them, it's going to be, between them, a close call who has guessed more at this point. So, yeah. Seems like Glenn is going to do some networking here with Alvin. That's great. Absolutely. So, I think this is a good moment, if you are a creator, to throw out the hashtag creator. And that way, whenever you are not yet connected with each other, that is a great way to connect with each other. And maybe later on, at some point after the live stream, that way you can always go back to this live stream and have a look at who you may not yet be friends with.
Yeah.
And maybe expand your network of friends that way a little bit. I see. Hey, Sarah is in here. The other half from Travel Tour Days. Hello, Neil and Kimberly. Hope you are all. Yes, we are. Thank you so much for coming,
Good to
Sarah.
see you.
Absolutely. We got a lot of people from the UK in today. So we have, let me see here, Graham Patterson from Scotland. Then there is, let me see, who else was in here? I know there was more. I know there was more.
Okay, there's lots of people from the UK.
Maybe she already left.
I don't know.
But anyways, I know I've seen plenty of people from the UK in here. So let's have a look here. I see the hashtag creators coming in. Blaine is a creator.
Yes.
Raphael, Visos Travel is a creator. Anthony Simone, creator. Doug and Nikki, creator.
Great stuff.
Family Travel Excursion, creator. Absolutely. Malcolm saying Verona, I remember now. Yes, that might have been the one you guessed. Yep. I see some meetings and greetings being exchanged in the meantime. Alvin Nopal, creator. Yep. Richie and Vanessa, yep, also creators. Journey with the Gingers, yes, absolutely. Let's see here, Gwen, yes, other half from Travel Tour Days, so yes, also creator. So plenty of creators in here today. Alvin Opal is a creator too. He is more of a live streamer, but he says only few who support. Well, I'm sure you will get there, Alvin. It's gonna be all right.
It's a process.
You should never give up. And we are still pretty new to this too, so don't worry. Us and more, creator, absolutely. Graham Patterson, we just mentioned them from Scotland, creator. Let's see. I see Malcolm is giving us a new update on what countries have been represented so far in our live stream.
Every time I see the PHL for the Philippines, I think it's Philadelphia. And I'm like, this is another country, Malcolm.
No,
I'm losing my mind.
Yes, you are. Malcolm is saying 1 hour in, we so far have had the Philippines, Australia, Scotland, Canada, England, Zambia, New Zealand, and the USA. So that means for a total of 8 different countries already after just an hour into the live stream. That's fantastic. Raphael reminding us, don't forget Saturday, a new cruisathon starts at 10:30 a.m. Raphael, I don't know, I might be sleeping, just saying. I mean, I have been so busy lately. You have no idea. But if I am awake, I will be there. Glenn saying only got 2 videos at the moment. I thought you had...
do another channel under your name.
Yeah, I wonder, because I know you have more on Travel Tour Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Richie and Vanessa Travel saying, have you guys reached your hours yet? No, we have not. Right now we are, I think, pretty much cracking 1400, but that means we still have 2600 to go, so we are nowhere close yet. Sarah immediately donning the hammer and saying, if you have not done so yet, please make sure to give the host a thumbs up. Thank you so much for that, Sarah. Much appreciated, that reminder of yours. Glenn Miller saying, I keep thinking Philly too. Glenn, you're from England. How is that even possible?
Oh, Philadelphia.
Great. Alvin thanking us for the words, for our words of encouragement for him. Absolutely, you're more than welcome. Down in the Cruises, also creator, and they have said that their live stream is this Saturday at 12 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Yep. And the air live streams really have come a long way, right?
Yeah, they're great.
I mean, ever since they started, it got like progressively better and better and better. They have fantastic backgrounds at this point.
Yeah.
And
they do a great job. They're such
nice
people.
And not unlike us, they also include a lot of people in their lives.
Yes, very much interactive.
Yeah.
And we try to get there as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, what else is going on? Yeah, Darian, Germany Travel Personal Guide, also creator. Darian specializes, as you can tell by his name, in Germany travels. So if you're interested in that, then definitely make sure you connect with Darian here. And as said before in this live stream, he is also putting together a trip to go to Oktoberfest in 2021 to Munich. Well, that is a trip you're definitely going to remember if you're going to join. So if you're interested, be sure to ask Darian. Glenn is saying Travel to Taste has 8 videos, mine has 2 videos in sign language. Oh wow, that's really cool, Glenn. I know absolutely nothing. Well, I do know some sign language, but I better don't do that right here.
K-I-M.
Okay, I know peace.
Yeah.
That is the polite sign, I know.
Yeah.
Millie Moments is in there. Hey again, guys.
Welcome
Welcome in. Fantastic.
Good to see you.
We're very thrilled you joined us again. Awesome. Welcome in. Raphael saying, don't worry, mine is at 3 p.m. So I will call you 5 minutes before because my dog is probably under the deck again. Yeah. Oh boy. I remember that, Raphael. So a while back, this was sad but funny at the same time. 5 minutes before his live stream for the cruiseathon, Raphael from Visa's Travel calls me, all in a panic. Oh my gosh, I have this live stream coming up and my dog is stuck under the porch. Please go on do a live stream for me. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here completely not ready for the camera. My hair looked like Einstein. I had absolutely no business being on the camera at that time. But
and you kept the chat going.
Yeah, and in a joint effort together with everyone who was there, we kept the chat going, and ultimately Raphael was able to get his dog out from under the deck. He was all muddy by then, but at least he got it done, taken care of, and then he got at least some time in on his live stream. So classical case of end good, all good. Let's see here. I see some meetings, some greetings here. What does Blaine say here? He says, anyone have any tips from my life? Always open to suggestions. Okay, awesome. So for those of you who have any tips for Blaine from Raleigh Creative Travel, please speak. Jerry Holly is in the house. Hello there.
Jerry.
Hey, welcome in, Jerry, from the RV community. Nice. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. What?
It's a fire truck.
Yes, it is a fire truck. Yeah. I really enjoy how the RV community keeps coming back to our lives.
Part of travel.
Absolutely, and I think
they're always great people.
I think that fact gets overlooked sometimes. That RVing is definitely
a big part of travel. They travel.
Oh, for sure. Millie Moments. Hope you are all well. Yeah, we're doing great here. It's Wednesday afternoon. We're always looking forward to having a conversation with you guys. Danny has returned. Thank you for that. Welcome back, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Let's see, some more meetings and greetings here. Danny was saying, sorry I was out to eat with Hey, no worries.
Glad to see ya.
We hope there is more in your life going on than just our live streams.
And eating with Raphael.
Yep.
That was so cute though. Who is this person? That's Danny and his son.
Alvin asking if he can share his premiere. No, we're not going to do that, Alvin. We typically don't drop links unless we make a very big exception for that. But you can certainly announce that you will be doing a premiere. But the reason that we try to keep our links to a minimum is because the YouTube gods are not too fond of it. And too many links means that our live stream will start to be considered spam, and that's the last thing we want. So we hope you understand. Let's see here. Raphael welcoming Millie Moments in the Spanish way.
Well, you know what, though, Alba, what you can do is if you belong to our Two Traveling Tour community on Facebook, you're more than welcome to add the link to it there and post it on our Facebook. We're fine with that.
Yeah, absolutely. That is one way to go about it. Yeah, for sure. Journey with the Gingers was saying to Raphael that they were so worried about his puppy. Yeah, I think we all were. Doug and Nikki saying, creative question, we are posting lots of India videos now. Who hires someone to get local subtitles done? Does it help with views? We are experimenting with it.
Ooh.
That's a good one, Doug and Nikki. To be honest with you, we have not experimented with that yet. I'm not even sure if we're going to.
I'll tell you what, though, I love their India videos.
Yeah?
Yeah, very much.
I think
they did one where they got clothes.
I'm trying to remember.
And I wanted all the clothes.
I think because that's I have seen a video of them about India. I know I have.
He looks so beautiful.
What?
She looks so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So let me see. So if anyone else
knows anything about that, please let them know. Connect with them. Let them know.
For sure. Let's see. Travel tour taste saying I will share. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, like we said, Sarah, we're not going to do that at this time. Raleigh Creative Travel, I think Rafa and Amanda were wrestling in mud. You never know. You never know, Blaine. Let's see what else is going on. Malcolm is saying here mostly use ISO 31663 letter codes for countries. Only one I don't is Sri Lanka. I use SLA official as LKA. Oh, that's good to know. That's interesting. Jerry Holly saying I need 5 new friends, hit 1K. Ah!
Oh, wow.
Well then, Jerry, we are going to help you out, my friend. This is one of those cases where we are going to drop a link. So if I can have one of our mods getting a link out here of Jerry's channel, please post it. And we are going to help Jerry to 1K. We have earlier in our live stream had Journey with the Gingers hit 500. So we are going to add another one onto that. And Jerry has been supporting our channel for quite some time at this point and has been known to stop by in our live streams on occasion. And we would absolutely love to make that happen for him today. So
oh yeah,
we are going to need that link dropped. And if you're not connected yet with Jerry Holly, please make sure you do so. Glenn is saying he bought a world map today, was so excited, but I can't read it as it was written too small. Oh boy, that doesn't help a whole lot. Hey, another member of the RV community who's decided to join us today. Daydream about nice things. Welcome in, welcome in. Fantastic to have you with us today. I was just saying about how Jerry has been joining us from the RV community. So now we have Daydream about nice things too. That's great.
We have a nice live stream too.
Yeah, it's always very laid back in Daydream about nice things live stream. Very casual. They'll have people come up and talk with them. It's nice.
I approved you, Alvin, to join to travel into our community.
There you go. Hey, D&G Explorers in the house.
Hi,
welcome in, guys.
You?
Glad to have you with us. Another fellow traveler here who has been known to stop by on a regular basis in our live stream. So big shout out to you and welcome back. Let's see. I see some meetings, some greetings. Alvin saying, I understand, host. No worries. Thank you. Okay, awesome. We appreciate that. Let's see here. Sarah dropped the link for Alvin to join our group. That is awesome too. Thank you for that. Malcolm saying Indian consulate might be able to help. They might know someone. Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's a good hint there, Malcolm. Absolutely, that's a good advice. Let's see. Daydream about nice things saying Jerry Holly is awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah, Blaine agreeing with that. Doc and Nikki is announcing that they will be following that. That's great. Raphael just dropped Jerry's link there. Awesome. Thank you. So now, great opportunity here to make it happen for Jerry. He is going to hit 1K in our live stream. It's going to happen. I know it is. Kimberly, what are we up to?
I think we already did.
Did we? Wait a minute. I'm gonna have a look.
I think we've already done it.
Let's see. I keep clicking on the same thing.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. Doug and Nikki saying 998. But so are family travel and excursion. So are they there then? Yeah, they might already be here. Yes, I think they hit it. Raphael saying here they did. Jerry, if you did hit 1K, can you confirm that yourself? I see several people saying here that you did it. So let's see. I'm trying
to. It says it here.
Yeah, I know it says it there, but it might be 999. I want to make sure it is literally 4 digits.
It says it right here.
Yes. Again, it says literally.
It says 1K.
I want to make sure that it is. He did! There it is! Just hit 1K. All right! Fantastic! Congratulations to you, Jerry. Awesome, awesome.
How are you on your watch hours?
Yeah, that is the next step, but that's fantastic. So now 2 major milestones that were hit in our live stream today. Journey with the Gingers first, hitting 500. And Jerry now hitting 1K. The magical 1K. Congratulations to you, Jerry. I see Plum Traveler stopping by. Just stopping in to say hi. Sorry, not feeling well today. Oh boy.
I hope you
We're
feel
sorry
better.
to hear that, but we really appreciate you stopping by. That's awesome. Doug and Nikki saying, do we all get a piece of his monetization once they hit it?
Well, you know what I mean.
That is great. That is great. I see a lot of congratulations and support here for Jerry. That is fantastic. That is really, really cool. Yep. Awesome. Very nice. Deb Wright giving some applause here. Nice, nice. Plum Travelers also. Jerry saying watch hours at 2300. Ah, you're way far ahead. Yeah, you're getting there then. That's great. Life of Cleo congratulating Jerry and congratulating them. Nice. I love to see all that support here. That is wonderful, guys. This is truly what it means to be a fellow traveler. So you are most welcome, Jerry. This is great. Anne is loving your hair, Kimberly.
Thank you, Ian. I'm not talking about my hair. I'm not very happy with my hair.
You're fine. Let's see here. Plum Traveler saying that on their cell phone. Hi to all. Okay, nice. Family traveling excursions also congratulating Jerry Holly, and they need one more to make 75. We can make that happen too, I'm sure. Family travel and excursion, what are they up to? Family travel and excursion. I think it might already. Okay, one more. Well, we can have one more for family travel and excursions, I'm sure. If there was anyone who can take care of that, who is going to be number 75 for family travel and excursions? I want to see who that's going to be. I see Sarah is volunteering here. I can jump on that one. That'd be great.
I did.
You already did? Well, maybe there might be a 76 then now. See? Yep, they made it. 75. All right. So big congratulations too. Nice. Family travels and excursions also hitting a milestone in our live stream today. That is 3 channels now, 3 fellow travelers that hit a milestone. That is great. Oh, I meant to click on this one. See, your hair is well liked. I told you. Malcolm saying, make sure to go back and watch the channels to get their hours up. Don't just connect and forget them. Yeah, absolutely. That would be a good one. Yeah. Doug and Nikki also supporting. Awesome. 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 Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Rafael. Thank you. We appreciate that.
I will say this about my hair because people are bringing it up. I did go to get my hair done, and it did not go as planned. And now, if you've noticed, I don't know if y'all. I mean, I have it going the other way because it's the only way I could get it to do anything. There was a lot taken out of it that wasn't supposed to be, and there was a big chunk taken out of here. And I'm actually debating just getting it all cut off up into a bob because it has been it's a struggle to try to make it look like something I've done on purpose, and the color isn't what I had picked. But I'm glad you all like it. That looks like something I did on purpose. That makes me feel better.
Let's see. Richie and Vanessa Travel saying, I love how much you guys are making happen today. So much love and support. Hey, like I said, we have been getting so much support. We'd like to do something back. So if we can do that this way, that's fantastic. And we love seeing people hitting those milestones here.
All positive energy.
Look at Blaine there. I need 690 for 1K. Let's do it.
Well, you know what, Blaine? You help us get 690 people in here, and we'll do it.
There you go. Jerry Holly, you guys are best.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Jerry. Absolutely. Malcolm Hogan asking, where's Neil's headband? Malcolm, that's in the same extraterrestrial dimension as the 50 people waiting for our live stream on. Family travel and excursions, happy with their milestone. Awesome, awesome. Looks like Glenn is doing some networking here. That is great. Deb Wright is saying, I think it looks great. Young and perky. There you go. See? All right. So, what have we also done in order to give back some support to our community?
Absolutely nothing.
You are lying. You are lying. Anyways, what we actually started last week was a new thing called Fellow Traveler of the Week. What does that mean? It means that one of our fellow travelers, so that means someone that is connected to us, has been known to stop by in our live streams or watch videos or to provide support in one way or another. Doesn't necessarily have to be from a money point of view, but has been supporting us. And this channel or this person gets a spot at our channel in the right top corner and will be featured there for a whole week.
Yep.
This past week, we haven't really announced it until today, but this past week we started that with a big, with a fellow traveler of the week was Verna B, who has been very, very supportive of our channel and in our opinion, really deserved to have something done for her. So this week, we decided to change that every Wednesday when we go live, and then we announce that here in the live stream. For this week, we have decided that the fellow traveler of the week is no one less but Visos Travel. Rafael, ever since we got in touch with him and his channel, has been exceptionally supportive in many ways. He went as far as getting merchandise, as promoting our live streams, sharing them.
And we've really grown together.
We have grown together. We have undertaken many campaigns to grow each other's channel, and
we're doing a group cruise together.
Yeah, we're organizing. Yes, there is that. So absolutely, Rafael, thank you so much for all your support and congratulations on becoming fellow traveler of this very week. You will be featured for a full week on the front page of our channel. Thank you so much. Blaine congratulating Rafael. Nice. Malcolm saying, I want to go on a holiday. It's chucking it down here, rain. Nice. Live of Cleo saying, I can watch 3 of your videos. There you go. Yeah. See some talking among each other. Live of Cleo saying, I'm trying to get to 900. Ooh. So let's see, where's Live of Cleo at? Can you check? Darian saying here, there are awesome channels on here. Yeah, oh, for sure. Absolutely. There's numerous channels here. Sarah and Glenn, we need our hours up. Hint, hint. Yeah, I think
we all do.
I think that is more difficult than getting 1K followers, to be honest with you. So, what else? Going down the comments here. Glenn giving a very nice compliment to Richie and Vanessa. Nice. Journey with the Gingers congratulating Rafael on his fellow traveler of the week award. Rafael, it's my pleasure. Hey.
That's too far above.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't think. Go ahead and network in here, Cleo. But I don't think we have enough people to get you quite there.
No. We can help you to some degree, but I doubt we can actually get you to realistically to 900.
Yeah, but you're welcome to network, and we're glad that you're here.
For sure. Doug and Nikki saying, congrats, that's a great idea, guys. Hey, thank you so much. We're glad you like it. Malcolm Hogan saying, Netherlands and Spain getting together wouldn't happen on the soccer field.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Okay, so this is a reference to the World Cup soccer that Malcolm Hogan, or football if you are from Australia or New Zealand or the United Kingdom, to the World Cup back in 2010, in which Spain narrowly managed to defeat the Netherlands. Rafael has tried to really get me mad over that one, but the truth of the matter is I kind of like the national team of Spain, so that didn't really work out. Let's see. Richie and Vanessa saying, we need connections and hours. Yeah,
everybody.
Hey, look who's here. Maggie C. Vlogs. Hello, everyone.
Hi!
Hello, host. Welcome in, Maggie. Fantastic to have you with us, and thank you for joining us today. So please tell everyone where you are from, if you plan on traveling anywhere anytime soon, or if you have traveled anywhere that you would like to discuss with us. I think it would be a good thing to point out once again for those of you who just stopped by that this is an interactive live stream. So we're not just going to sit there and read the whole story to you while you fall asleep. We want you to participate in the conversation and be part of it.
Yep.
We want to include everyone.
And let us know where you're from, Maggie.
Yep. Let's see. Life of Cleo understands that might be a bit too far off. I was just saying. Okay. As long as you understand. Blaine saying, I think it's a good idea. I started mentioning 2 channels a week on live each week. Good stuff. Yeah. Awesome. All right. I think we can do another question. What say you, Kimberly?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Can we do another question?
Well, I do.
Or do you have another question for us?
Yeah. Let's ask you that first. Guests go first. So please do tell us if you have any questions for us. We'll be happy to discuss them with you and everyone else. Journey with the Ginger saying, heading out for dinner with Abby. Thank you all for your love and support. Hey, welcome so much.
Have a good meal.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. And once again, congratulations on 500. Raphael saying, I recommend to any creator to start doing lives. Don't wait to get to 1K to do it. 100% agree, Raphael. 100% agree. Yep. Alvin saying, I'm really looking for friends, and I think I could find it here because people here are so kind. They are. Alvin, you will notice that the travel community has lots of genuine people. As long as you are loyal to them, they will always be loyal to you. I cannot point at anyone in here and say they're not loyal. Not anyone. So if it is genuine support and mutual support you're looking for, you will find it here. Doug and Nikki saying, give us some more basic info on the group cruise. All right, good one.
Basic info. It's going to be on May 1st, Princess Cruise Lines, Emerald Princess. We're going to be going to, like I said, the Pacific Coast. It goes in and out. We start in Seattle, end in Seattle. And we get to go to San Francisco, Monterey. There's also, we're going to Oregon, and then to Victoria, Canada. So it's basically a lot of wine country. A lot of the tours are wine related. If you're interested in taking wine tours, if not, there's a lot of other excursions that are available. And again, like I said, it's going to be on a Princess Cruise line. So if you're interested in traveling with us, please let me know. I'd be happy to get you out a quote.
There you go. Glenn is asking, what is really in Kimberly's glass? Well, Glenn, if you have a look out here, you know it looks like gasoline, right? Why do you think she's so fired up all the time?
No, it's just sparkling water.
Yeah. That's
usually what I drink.
That's what they always say. Millie Moments with a question for us. Where is your favorite place in the world? Oh.
You know what my favorite place in the world is?
You know what mine is?
Mine is
wherever you are.
We had the same one.
Yeah.
That is true.
That is not the first time.
No.
But yeah, that's ultimately.
As different as we are,
yeah.
The things that really matter are exactly the same.
You and I different? No, we're not different.
No.
We're only like sun and the moon and day and night and.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, Anne is saying, hey, my husband and I are going to Colorado in July. Anything else I need to bring besides my mask, my gloves, my Clorox wipes?
Wow.
And I would, if I were you, bring with you plenty of well, I'm sure you can get water there, but something like a mug, a travel mug or something.
Yeah, because you're going to want to drink a lot in Colorado.
Because Colorado is really dry. We were there a few years ago, and I don't ever remember drinking so much water.
No, and I even started thinking about Colorado, and I'm pouring myself another glass of sparkling water.
There you go. Yeah. So.
And you know what? Too, bring moisturizer, Anne. Bring lots and lots and lots of moisturizer. Your skin will dry out there. I mean,
yeah, it's really dry.
I was slathering myself in moisturizer, And if you have any trouble with like dryness, like in your nasal passages or whatever, get something for that. Bring drops for your eyes if you need them. It does get. I mean, it really does just suck the moisture out of you.
What noise does it make when it happens? Okay. My beloved sister
Hi,
Lindsay is in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Fantastic to have you here. Big shout out to you.
Are you coming on the
That's
group
awesome.
cruise, Lindsay?
Oh, I would really go out of my way to have my sister there. That would be fantastic. Deb is asking, when is the joint group cruise planned? Okay.
May 1st, 2021 is when we'll be leaving.
There you go. Daydream about nice things, saying 100% agree on doing live streams. I have plenty of watch time just with friends. Oh wow, so you have the reverse going on. That's interesting. Well, I'm sure you can make that happen in this live stream. I mean, it's like I said, it's in my opinion easier to get the friends, but as you're saying right here, it might be different for you. Lindsay is asking here, what excursion will you do on your cruise?
You know what? There's going to be a lot of different ones, and as we get closer, and as I've had some people ask for quotes. Haven't had anybody, book it yet. So once we get more people booking it, we'll start looking into more excursions and things like that. When we get kind of a feel of how many people we're going to have, then maybe we'll look into doing them as a group versus independently. So as time goes on, we'll kind of look at those things. Now, there's a lot of great things to see in that region.
Oh yes, absolutely. And the one thing I will say for Bonaire.
Why are you talking about Bonaire?
Because it's one of the stops on our cruise. Oh, not on the group cruise. Well, if it is okay. If it is about the group cruise, I'm not sure exactly.
It's Lindsay. She's talking about the one we're doing visa.
Oh, okay. So the joint group cruise with Rafael. Okay. Yeah, that I don't know. But for the cruise that we have coming up on the Breeze in October, one of the stops will be Bonaire, and I really, really want to go snorkeling on Bonaire. It is said that the snorkeling is second to none over there. So
yeah, but we're not going to Bonaire on the cruise that we have.
No, not on the group cruise.
Because Bonaire in Canada is kind of a stretch.
It is. Anthony asking no tea.
No, I did a tea, Anthony, on our nighttime one, the night owl one. I usually have my tea.
Yeah, night owl edition. That's usually the tea time edition, basically. You know what? Could that be why we have had so many people from the UK here?
Because it's daytime.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, because we're fond of tea.
Yeah, the joint love of tea. Oh, you know what too?
What?
That's another thing.
What? You almost throwing me off the chair.
On the Princess Cruise Line, they have the tea time.
Ooh, that sounds good. Here for Doug and Nikki, they say the same thing anywhere that Nikki, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she feels the same way about you, Doug. Daniel feels agreeing. That's the right answer. Millie Moments like what we said. Yeah. Let's see here. Malcolm saying, I haven't been anywhere I didn't like, but some I like better than others. Yeah.
That is the truth.
No doubt. Well, the thing is, places where you go, destinations, are typically not just one particular spot. You can always go somewhere and you could do some exploring. So if you don't like it in one particular spot, then you just go a little further out, and there might be a whole something else there to be discovered. Daniel is saying, we are looking at a 7-day Southern Caribbean on the Epic in January or February, 7 nights, 6 ports. Looks
that
really
does sound good.
7 nights and 6 ports, that's a lot. I don't recall ever seeing that on my itinerary, but that's amazing.
Does it go out to San Juan, maybe? Because you know what? There's a lot of ones that go to San Juan will do a lot of ports in a shorter amount of time.
Well, probably because it's easier to get there.
Hi, Nancy.
Nancy in the house. Hey, there she is. Goedenavond, Nancy. Welcome. Always good to see you in here. I see Daydream about nice things is saying that's sparkling water looks like moonshine. Just saying.
I have never in my life had moonshine.
Okay, are you just okay?
Never.
How many more lies are you going to tell in this live stream? How many?
Never had moonshine. No.
Yeah, right.
Definitely not any apple pie moonshine.
Oh, yeah, right. And saying good ideas. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. Richie and Vanessa Travel saying, if you could spend only 24 hours in a city, what city would it be? Oh, 24 hours.
Oh wow! In a city.
Yeah, in a city.
What city could you do in 24 hours?
I don't think you can do any really in 24 hours. I mean, unless it's like a really small city, but maybe you can also read it in such a way you only get 24 hours. Where do you think you can get the most out of those 24 hours?
I'm gonna go with New York.
New York?
Yep.
New York City?
Yep.
You don't even like it there. Are you drunk? Was it moonshine indeed? No, this is not moonshine.
No, I have reasons.
Okay, do tell, because this is completely new to me what you're about to tell.
Yes.
To my knowledge, she really doesn't care much for New York City.
I don't.
But then
what? I only have 24 hours. And if I want to make the most out of it, I want to go to a city that has something going on 24 hours a day. So therefore, I'm going to pick New York.
City, yeah.
So if I really want to go and party and have a really great time for 24 hours, and it's close by, I can be to New York in an hour and a half on an airplane from where I live. So I get the most bang for my buck by going to New York, spending 24 hours and partying for 24 hours.
There you go.
Just saying.
Well, as for me, I'm kind of... There are some places that come to mind. One is Munich, actually. I really love Munich.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going?
Oh, okay. You're going there. All right. The gremlin will take over for you. Anyways, so Munich would definitely be an option for me, but I'm also, and I have been for years, very, very interested in the Spanish city of Sevilla. And I would really like to do some thorough exploring there, even if it is just 24 hours. So I see some meetings and some greetings being exchanged here. Malcolm asking if my sister is in the USA or Netherlands. Actually, Malcolm, now that you ask, Netherlands. Life of Cleo having fun in here. Lindsay saying that is something I'm definitely going to consider. I am figuring you're talking about the group cruise. Nice, that would be awesome. I would really, really like that. Nancy greeting everyone here. Nice. Down on the cruiser saying off to the office, we'll catch you there. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll catch you there. Let's see here. What's Sarah saying? We really want to go on the cruise, but we are stuck with going on a cruise. We're going to Disney. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah. Well, if you're interested in Disney, I'm not sure if they're still here, but DNG Explorers are all about Disney. They got some really great videos about their Disney experiences. They know a lot about it, so you may want to make sure you're connected with them. Glenn is saying it is about 10:30 over there in the UK. Yep, that seems right. And Nancy's saying, I think most lines have tea time. I don't know. I remember there was tea time on Holland America.
There's tea time on Princess.
Apparently there is on Princess too. I cannot imagine something like P&O and Cunard not having tea time, because they are British cruise lines. Millie Moment saying, talking about tea, in my next video I'm uploading on Friday is about tea and the benefits. 5 teas I travel with for medicinal purposes. Check it out if you fancy. All right,
I would like that. I will look at that.
Yeah, that's cool. Malcolm saying, I don't want to be with my wife today. She is a busty out on her bicycle delivering mail. Oh, okay. All right.
And it's raining. Yeah.
I did that years ago for a little while, delivering mail. Daniel Fields is confirming your theory out of San Juan. Yeah. Let's see, some more meetings and greetings here. Doug and Nikki saying we are doing Celebrity Apex May 2021, a 14-night Caribbean. All right.
Wonderful.
So, what's your itinerary like on that one,
It's
Doug
going to be
and
a good
Nikki?
one.
Yeah, it would have to be. I mean, 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? Graham Patterson, in response to the question that was asked, so that was, what city would you want to spend 24 hours in? This is Barcelona. Nice. And good choice. As some of you may know / remember, I used to live in that area a long time ago. And Barcelona is absolutely amazing. Sarah and Glenn are saying, London, come visit us. Oh, I'm sure we would have a great time in London.
But I think we would need more than 24 hours.
Oh, God, yeah. Absolutely. Raphael saying Vegas because it never sleeps.
That's another good option.
Yeah. You know what? I probably would not turn that down either. Malcolm says 24 hours from Tulsa. Yeah, only 24 hours. Nice. Nancy saying to Raphael, much better. We now can flush without septic coming up onto the carpeting.
Oh, you were having an issue, darling.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Nancy. Oi, oi, oi. I'm glad it's solved now. Doug and Nikki saying, Winnipeg, Canada, 24 hours is too much time. I'm allowed to say that because Nikki is from there. That would explain it. Glenn going knew it wasn't water. She keeps drinking it, Glenn. She keeps drinking it. And is also considering Vegas. Just
that is a good answer.
Yeah, it actually really is. Yeah. I cannot imagine Vegas and not having something going on at like 3 at night. Malcolm saying Invercargill, maybe Invercargill, wouldn't want to be there any more than that. All right, it sounds like you had an experience there. You probably don't remember, Malcolm, but I can't help but to ask you what happened there.
Oh.
Millie moments, I probably choose Amsterdam. Oh, yeah.
I like Amsterdam.
Amsterdam does typically close its bars a little later on the weekends, but I'm pretty sure that there is a lot more going on that meets the eye at first at certain times during the night.
And I'm very happy with things that are made in Amsterdam.
Okay, I'm looking for my label that says made in Amsterdam right now. That is right, I was born there. Let's see. Family travel and excursion saying, have to go, but thanks to everyone who helped us get all the way up to 79. Thanks to Travel and Tour for your help and support. Hey, you're more than welcome, guys.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed your company here today, and we hope to see you again next time. So thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Doug and Nikki saying they're heading out for the day, need to finish up setting the RV for this weekend. Great time, always enjoy the friends and chat.
We're always glad to have you here.
Absolutely. Great company, guys. So thank you so much for joining us, and until next time. Lindsay is saying, yes, I was indeed talking about the group cruise. What is the cruise ship like, Kimberly?
It's the Emerald Princess. It's more of a mid-sized ship. It's not ginormous, but it's not too small. Beautiful ship. Princess has a lot of nice things. Now, what we're going to be doing too is they are running a really nice thing right now that it does include the drinks, the gratuities, and also drinks, gratuities, and the good Wi-Fi. So, and you can go online and Google the Emerald Princess, and you can look at the deck plans and everything. Everything's right online to take a look at it.
There you go. Alvin saying it seems like everyone here loves to travel.
Yes, think.
That's what this live stream is all about, Alvin. Anthony Simone saying, would you do a celebrity?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's on my list.
Anthony Simone saying he has 24 hours in Key West that he would like to do. Oh, well, I think you would be up for that.
Yeah, I love Key West.
You're a big fan of that island. Well, it's technically not an island. It's connected, strictly speaking, but it's by many perceived to be an island. Sarah saying, I would love to spend one day in America. Yeah.
Well, come for like a couple weeks. That's better.
Yeah, if you definitely cannot do just one day in America. If you're gonna do that, I would advise at least 2 weeks. If you want to see anything like substantially.
Well, you know what? Come on the group cruise.
Yeah, well, they're kind of torn between that or doing Disney. They're not sure yet what they're doing.
Because you'll get to see the United States, because it does have the stops in the United States. You're going to get to see California. You're going to get to see Washington State. You're going to get to see Oregon.
Glenn is saying here, do celebrities still go from the Cape in Florida? If so, I could do Disney one week, cruise the next. Your answer to that?
Celebrity from the Cape in Florida.
I'm figuring he means Cape Canaveral, like that over there.
I'd have to look it up, to be honest with you, because I know they go to different ones, but I'm not sure exactly who goes out of which one without looking it up.
Kimberly will get back to you about that, Glenn, but we're going to look into that. Millie moments. conversing with Richie and Vanessa Travel. Rafael saying to us, do you want to go to Vegas and meet some creators September 11th weekend? Oh boy, I'm not even sure if I can get the time off work.
I'll think about it.
We can.
Let me look at the cost of flights.
Yeah.
And where are you staying? Are you going?
Yeah, do let us know. Nancy's saying we are looking forward to seeing how Vegas is for a quick weekend. Yeah, I'm sure. Vegas, you know what? I wanted to go there, but it's just not happening because every time we decide on something else.
I know.
It has to happen
Maybe
someday.
just a weekend.
Alvin is very happy to be here. Hey, we're glad to have you with us, my friend.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. He says, nice meeting you all here. Hey, he's really having a good time here. That's good. Anthony's saying 24 hours in Miami. Yeah, that would be fun Miami. Too. Malcolm then giving us a score so far. 9 on so far today. USA, Canada, England, Scotland, New Zealand, Australia, Netherlands, Philippines, and Zambia. So, Europe, North America, Oceania, and Africa. Look at all those continents. Fantastic. Lindsay asking, so what made you choose to go on these specific cruises in October 2020 and May 2021?
Well, we decided to go on the October 2020 because it's a giant group cruise. There are a lot of creators going, a lot of people from the cruising community. Yes. There's going to be like over 400 people that are part of the cruising community. Right. And it was already up and going. They've been planning it for about 2 years. We walked into it kind of late, and I think we're probably one of the last people to be able to book it.
Yeah.
And we actually were able to. We got a balcony, and it's a Carnival cruise, and the itinerary is fantastic.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to see a lot of our friends.
Oh, for sure.
That are part of this community. And as far as the 2021 one goes, since we have made it to the 1,000, and so has Visos Travel, we said once we made it to 1,000 fellow travelers, we would go ahead and announce a group cruise. So we went ahead and did that.
Yep.
And we decided to do the Pacific Coast because, well, I've never been there. And Princess was running some really good deals for it. And it just seemed like it would be a lot of fun. And we have a lot of people from around the world that do join into our live streams and do follow us and things like that. And we thought it would be a nice opportunity to also share a bit of our country with them.
Absolutely, yeah. I see Alvin saying, try to visit here in the Philippines also. Oh, we plan on it. In fact, the Philippines has been ever more rising on my list, particularly we're getting to the point that we have quite a following in the Philippines. So we would love to go there someday and do some thorough exploring. And I heard you guys have some really good snorkeling, so you got my interest right there. And the food is said to be good too. Nancy is saying, we are doing the Vegas meetup even though we don't really gamble. Well, I can see it still being interesting even if you don't really gamble. I mean, me and Kimberly are no big gamblers by any stretch of your imagination. But, I mean, will we go to a casino once in the blue moon? Sure, but there's like a set amount that we have, and it's really, it doesn't ever make it out of the 2 digits.
So. No, usually it's like $50.
Yeah, it's really nothing substantial. But nevertheless, we do enjoy it on occasion. See some more meetings and greetings here. Life of Cleo saying, you guys really like Jamaica. Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do, very much.
If Cleo, if only you knew the things I would do to actually be in Jamaica right now. Just having a good time, just chill out. I would really love to go. Malcolm saying, Alvin, they're coming to New Zealand first. Okay. That's right, we got New Zealand.
We want to meet up with you so much, Malcolm.
Absolutely, yeah. Sarah saying to connect to the Facebook group. Yeah, that's right. If you are not yet connected to our Facebook group, this is a great opportunity to do so now. Very laid back, very easy going. You're more than welcome to promote your videos. Just be reasonable and grown up about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to turn it into a spam bonanza. But other than that, just have some fun. It's really casual, laid back. Cleo saying, I appreciate that. Hey, you're more than welcome. Hey, Cleo, wait a minute. If I don't remember seeing Jamaica in the list that Malcolm put together not too long ago.
Jamaica?
Were you
Where
from
are you
Jamaica?
from?
Just making sure. I thought you were, but I might be wrong. Now that you mention it, I mean, that might be yet another country we get to add. That would be great. So I'm very curious if she is indeed. So Malcolm, be on standby. We may have to add yet another country today. In the meantime, I think we can proceed to the next question here.
I think we can.
So let's have.
Is it about food?
You want to do a food one? Oh yeah, here, this one. This one is about food. Very easy one probably. What is your favorite homemade recipe? Do let us know your favorite homemade recipe. Yep. Sarah also saying if you want to support the host, please follow the link for some great merch. That's right, we do have a nice little shop where you can browse around and see if there's anything to your liking.
Oh yeah, the trips page too.
What's that? Raphael saying, yeah, that's right. We have a special Facebook page for those of you interested in booking travel with Kimberly and or traveling with us.
Yeah. But if you need help booking a cruise, I can help you with that too.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not our group cruise. Yeah. And if it's an all-inclusive resort, we can do that too.
Theo saying that she is from Jamaica but lives in Canada.
So we have to count you as Canada.
Yeah, we're gonna have to count you as Canada then. Yeah. Just like Rafael here is from Spain, but he lives in Oklahoma in the United States.
Yes.
And he, in response to our question, he is saying that some good Spanish tortilla is his favorite homemade recipe. Nice. I cannot imagine that being bad. Leah was saying fried fish. Nice. Nancy, baked city.
You know what? I used to do this, and I used to do a baked rigatoni, and I would put it in a big roaster pan, and I would put the rigatoni in there. I would put pepperoni in there, Italian sausage in there, of course, red sauce. I would put mozzarella, provolone, ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, and I would put mushrooms in there and olives, and I would put that all in there and bake it and put it in that and let it cook. And it's so good, but he wants nothing to do with it because of all the cheese.
Henrietta Ann is asking, what are we talking about on In and Out?
Food!
Yeah, let me pick it up. We are talking about food. So the question that we asked everyone was, what is your favorite homemade recipe? Alvin is saying, host, I already joined your group, just waiting for your confirmation. Okay, we will.
I confirmed him joining it.
Okay, so you should be good to go. Please make sure, though, Alvin, that you keep your posts travel related. So you're more than welcome to post any links to videos, but it must be travel related. Well, except food too.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, either one of those two topics, please. Let's see here. Malcolm is saying diced chicken with salami, ham, and cheese cooked in a fried pan. Sons made this up when they were 6 years old. Oh wow, that's amazing, Malcolm. I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of cheese, but the fact that they came up with that is quite awesome. Hey, Voyages of Vacation with Pam and Rich are saying they're back from birthday dinner. Fried cheesecake was out of this world.
Fried cheesecake?
Yeah, am I reading that right? Fried cheesecake?
Oh my goodness. Tell me about what that is.
Yeah, we know what cheesecake is, but fried cheesecake is probably a new animal.
I've had cheesecake dipped in chocolate. That was good.
I'm sure it was.
It was on a stick.
Richie and Vanessa Trouble saying, does dessert count? If so, pumpkin pie.
Oh, I love pumpkin pie.
Oh, homemade pumpkin pie? Yeah, I can imagine that being good. Pam and Rich saying, yep, it was awesome. Nice. Henrietta saying, I make a good curry and chapatis with all the trimmings. Nice. Curry is good. I like curry.
Yeah,
so do you. Yeah. Deb saying just barbecuing shrimp, sausage, potato, and cauliflower for supper. Oh, yeah, I would definitely have dinner at your place, Deb. Yeah. Absolutely. Pam and Rich are saying that they will have pigs next time they go there. Ah, okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So, Kimberly, what's your favorite homemade recipe?
That I make?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I make anything.
No. I don't know. I mean, there's so many things I like. It depends on what I'm hungry for. but I really do like my Italian beef.
I know, yeah. With a ton of rosemary.
Yes. Yes, our family recipe is a little different than everyone else's.
Right.
So what's yours?
Let me chew on that a moment. Malcolm is saying, wife was on holiday in Australia and I had to make dinner, so I asked him what he liked the most. Where he had it last night, it's been around 20 years. Wow. So that really is a homemade recipe then. Well, as far as homemade dinners are concerned, I like, I like the chicken Diablo and the chicken masala. Chicken Diablo is basically a pasta dish.
Yeah.
And it has red sauce, tomato sauce, it has chicken in it, there's Italian sausage in it, Argentinian sausage if we're in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
All kinds of vegetables, and it is really, really good. It's a bit spicy, but it's really good. Let's see.
See, I'm not good at desserts.
Deb Wright is known for her desserts, she says.
Yeah, I'm not good at desserts. I wish I would. Okay, I'm glad I'm not.
Why not?
Yeah, I need to be great at desserts and make more and more desserts.
Malcolm is saying, Neil cooking dinner tonight wearing a headband. Yeah, right.
I think that'd be fun.
You mean after you go to sleep and you have dreams, Malcolm? Indeed. Yeah, then it might be possible. Hey, what's Sarah saying here? My recipe is what I call Austrian stew, which is smoked sausage, onions, carrots, baked beans, smoked paprika, potatoes, veggie stock cube, and ketchup.
Oh my!
Let me read that again. Smoked sausage, onions, carrots, baked beans, smoked paprika, potatoes. You know what? That might actually be really good. Wow.
Sounds good.
So, how did you come up with this recipe, Sarah?
Now, I do what I call lentil stew that has the smoked sausage in it normally, and that has barley, lentils, it has parsnips, turnips, carrots, celery, and beef broth in there. And then that all cooks down, and that's good. But I like to use the smoked sausage in there.
We use, let's see here, what else do we use smoked sausage for? Well, there is your beanie weenies.
I love beanie weenies.
It is like the saltiest meal you can possibly think.
You know what?
Tell them what beanie weenies are.
Beanie weenies is great. It's something that my family just made.
You shouldn't eat this too often.
It's something my dad liked, okay? And it's just, now you can use smoked sausage or you can use hot dogs. And you just cut them up and put them in baked beans. And then you can add brown sugar and bacon to it.
Thanks so much for stopping by, Deb. Always good to have you with us.
And
see you next time.
Yeah. And it's good. And you put it in the oven and you bake it. It's delicious. And I like to eat it with butter bread.
There you go. Beanie weenies are alright, but only once in a blue moon. I don't like to have them too often. Anne is saying here, my husband loves my stuffed peppers. I like my chicken fingers, roast beef sandwiches, lasagna, homemade soup. I could go on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got a whole bunch to pick from then. Nice. Sarah, in response to our question how she got to that recipe, she says it was handed down from my great-grandmother. Oh, wow.
That's wonderful.
So that's become like a family tradition then. That's great. Captivate Enoch in the house. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Fantastic to have you with us today. So please tell everyone, where are you from? And that way our Minister of Demographics, Malcolm, may or may not have to add another country to the list. Let's see. Sarah's saying you put all this in a pot, add water, and let it simmer for 2 hours till everything is cooked. Wow, nice. And Glenn is saying that tonight all I got was good old-fashioned English fish chips and beans.
That sounds good to me, actually. I've been hungry for fish and chips.
You're a big fan of that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hi, Tyler.
Tyler in the house. Hey, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nancy's saying most of my favorite homemade recipes are not on our current diet. Oh, I see how it is.
I think you're on keto, too.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Let's see. What was I gonna say? Captivate Enoch is from Canada. Nice. Yeah, we've had more Canadians in the live stream today, so that's great. Wonderful. Let's see. I was going to say something here. Oh yeah, Tyler. So what we're talking about there is your favorite homemade recipe. So if there's anything that comes to mind, please do share with us. And saying, Kimberly, for desserts, have you ever had pastry hearts? I have a really easy recipe I could send you.
Send it to me. I'll try it.
I would try it once she makes it. I love you. Malcolm saying that makes 3 or 4 Canadians today. Yep. That's good. All right. I think we can move on to the next question.
Yep.
Let's see here. Maybe one of this one here. We wrote all times down. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's stick with like food for a little bit. In your opinion, which country has the best pizza and why? So, what country has the best pizza and why? I'm very curious to the answers I'm going to get here. I wonder if we are going to have just Italy and America, or if we are going to actually have some surprise countries throw in.
You know, France thinks they have the best pizza.
Yeah, okay, but
they do.
They think that they have the best of many things.
Yeah.
Captivate, I'm happy to greet my people. Nice, there you go. Nancy is saying that Chicago has the best pizza. I think Papa Mozo might agree with that one. Let's see. Rafael saying, well, Italy, no contest.
You think?
Well, Rafael has been to Rome, and I remember he is very fond of Rome, and I wonder if the pizza has played a role in his experience there. Malcolm isn't sure about the best pizza, but the worst pizza was Oslo Airport. I don't know. Pizza in Norway. I'm not sure what to imagine with that. So
you know what though? The funny thing is we do try to get things that like places are known for, but every now and then you get out something that isn't what they're known for.
Yeah.
And I must say, I had great pizza in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, Jamaica did have some great pizza for sure. Yeah, they had that all-inclusive resort where we were.
But
they had that one Italian restaurant, and they would serve pizza. Nancy, hashtag Papa knows. Yes, yes, yes. Henrietta is saying Italy. Yeah, that was to be expected. Here, Clea also saying Italy because I like all things Italy.
There you go.
So, Cleo, have you ever been to Italy, and if so, where and what region? Captivate Anok, however, says UK has the best pizza. Oh, I'm curious. Was this a specific place in the UK? Mm-hmm. And if so, where? Nancy saying Netherlands isn't really known for pizza. No, they're not. Although, I will say, years ago, I did have this pizza up north.
I've never
that you could really customize. Oh, I did.
And
that was really, really good. So it does exist. It's just not as common. Kimberly, if you move your finger in front of the comments, I'm not going to be able to read them. Pam and Rich saying, sorry, Nancy, New York all the way. Yeah, so now we're getting the New York versus Chicago pizza rivalry. Rafael saying that he had fantastic pizza by the Trevi fountain. Oh my goodness, fresh mozzarella, yum, hole in the wall place.
Those are always the best.
That is so true. Me and Kimberly, in our experience, we have found that most of the restaurants that are really good don't look very assuming from the outside.
Yeah, they're very unassuming.
Yeah. Anne is saying pizza's not my favorite, so I've never had it anywhere but home. I never even realized that till now.
See, we made you learn something about yourself, Anne.
So now people are starting to learn things about themselves in our lives.
That's good.
Yeah, I agree with that. Rafael saying that Giordano's in Chicago is very, very good. Okay, so we got another vote in favor of Chicago. And then Glenn is saying, strangely, it was in Bulgaria, halfway down a mountain. Bulgaria?
Really? What made it so different?
Yeah, what toppings did they use, Glenn? I'm curious. Sarah saying the worst pizza for me was in Morocco. Bleh, I'm not a fan of tomatoes, and the whole base was fresh cut up, whole tongs, no sauce. Oh boy.
All tomatoes, no sauce, just sliced tomatoes. See,
yeah,
for a lot of people, that would be a good thing. Now, I like white pizzas, with like a garlic and olive oil butter kind of sauce on it.
No white pizza.
And then lots of cheese, and then generally that has just some sliced tomatoes over top, but not a whole lot.
I like pizza that has a lot of red sauce on
it. He does. He orders everything with extra sauce.
Yep. Cleo's saying I have friends that make pasta dishes for me. I got a wife who does that for me. It really works out. She cooks, I eat. That's the perfect team here. Nancy saying St. Louis pizza is also delicious. A cruise creator named Matt Allen turned us into that. Ah, nice.
Good to know.
Nice. Never been to St. Louis, but I'd like to try sometime. See what's there. Malcolm is saying calzone pizza in Venice, just up the canal from where we stayed on trip number 2. Oh, we've been to Venice twice, Malcolm. Nice. Yeah, I cannot imagine pizza in Venice being bad.
Well, you know what? You're looking at Venice.
Yeah.
Everything tastes better.
Like, probably. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt, no doubt. Captivate Anok is saying, explaining why London, because they have a lot of dairy products. Okay. I suppose they do. I mean, looking at that Borough Market, yes, now that you mention it, there was truly a lot of dairy products there. Nancy's saying, I like New York pizza as well. They are very different meals, but we would love any of them.
Yes.
Yeah. And she also says that she thinks that Chicago is more deep dish and New York is thin crust. Ah, okay. How would you classify our region?
We are more of a thinner, like more of a hand-tossed kind of region. But my favorite pizza in our region is Joio's. That is my favorite pizza.
Again, something I don't care for because they use like that sweet crust.
Yeah, it's something unique to Joio's. And it seems like unless you're born and raised here, it's nothing that you like.
Hence, I don't like it. Let's see here. Malcolm saying sliced tomato on bottom, going to try that. Okay. I think I'd still prefer the sauce over just sliced tomato though, but that's me. Pam and Rich are saying, oh, they're all for your white pizza.
Yes.
Henrietta saying, I need to start posting videos. Please do. And the more about travel and food, the better. You'd surely have our attention. Nancy saying, our Rocky Rococo's pizza in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, has a stuffed crust motherload pizza with sausage that's just wonderful.
Doesn't sound like it would be bad.
Is that like one of those all meat pizzas, like a Meat Lovers or something like that? Richie and Vanessa saying, I'm a fan of white pizza. There you go. The white pizza is gaining popularity.
Yeah, white pizza's good.
Nancy saying, we also like the garlic parmesan sauce with chicken and bacon.
Ooh.
Would that be something you like? Because I know you like your white pizzas, but I also know that you're not that big a fan of chicken.
I can see that would probably be good. Nothing I would order. Now, if I do get something other than just the basic white pizza, I will sometimes get anchovies put on it.
I could probably eat that, but it's not my favorite.
I like it with anchovies. Or black olives.
Personally, I am an avid supporter of the Hawaiian pizza. So the one with the pineapple, the controversial pineapple.
It's wrong.
It's so right. Sarah said, never tried white pizza. Good, you're not missing out on anything.
You are missing out on a lot.
Glenn saying it was huge, reasonably priced, wasn't oily, just flowing with flavor and color. Perfect while skiing. So wait a minute, Glenn, let me get this straight here. So you went skiing in Bulgaria and then had pizza right there at the mountain, like halfway. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't ski. I drink though.
Malcolm saying 3 times to Venice, 4 times when I go June next year. It's my wife's favorite city in the world. Ah, we have yet to go there, but I do want to go at some point.
Yeah.
Sarah saying, but I think the best pizza I have had is from the UK, Domino's. It's so tasty and tastes very fresh. Nice. We see those as well all the time. Hey, look who's in here. Chris and Magna Brood. Hola, lovely host. Saludos desde Barcelona. So he says, hello, lovely host. Greetings from Barcelona. That means we get to add Spain. Yes. Malcolm, go ahead. Add Spain to the list. Welcome in, my friend. I remember connecting with you not too long ago. And yeah, we had a little bit of conversation through our channels going on, and you know what? It's really fantastic to have you with us today. So big shout out to you. Those of you not yet friends with Chris here, please be sure to check out his channel. He's definitely one of us, definitely a fellow traveler. It's nice to see you live. Well, it's nice to have you with us here. That's really wonderful. Malcolm is asking, what is white pizza? Can you explain?
It doesn't have red sauce, Malcolm. It has different places do it differently. I like when they have like.
Thanks so much for stopping by, Cleo. Hopefully I'll see you next time.
I like when they have like the fresh garlic on it and olive oil. So it has the garlic and olive oil. Then they put the cheese on it. Then they put sliced tomato on top.
There you go. Nancy then saying the Motherload pizza has just extra Italian sausage and tons of cheese. It's amazing. It sounds more like you than me.
Sounds like Allison.
Perhaps. Raphael saying pineapple's only good under the sea.
Ooh.
Wrong, Raphael. Just flat out wrong. Nancy then saying, I also love Hawaiian pizza, but now I'm hungry. Can we talk about something else? That always happens when we talk about food. Pam Marit saying, we have pizza joint near us. Owner is from New Jersey that makes double-decker, one pie on top of another. Whoa.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that sounds like one really huge pizza, though. And Handley, sorry, Kimberly, I'll eat the pineapple pizza with you.
You go right ahead.
Yes.
You won't get any. He'll eat the whole pizza.
Glenn saying we are alike, I guess. Yo, Glenn, you have no idea. From what it seems like, you and I have a lot in common. Hey, look who's here. Cyber Studio Travel Vlogs. Good morning, host.
Well,
I like the enthusiasm right
Definitely.
there. That's great. Welcome in.
Let us know where you're from.
Yep. We always like to keep track of that here. We have our very own Minister of Demographics by the name of Malcolm Hogan, who takes care of that for us. Life is Good today is in there too. Ronnie and Elma, welcome guys. And they say love pizza, but it's not good for #Project Speedo. No, it's not.
It's fine.
Cyber Studio Travel Vlogs all the way from Cebu City. That's in the Philippines. Nice. Welcome in. Wow, you're early then, because Philippines it's like 11 after 6 in the morning, if I'm correct. That is really cool. Nice. So, for those of you who are new to our live stream, as you may have noticed by now, this is an interactive live stream, meaning that you are supposed to be part of the conversation.
Yes.
That's what we like to do. So, we're not here to just lecture you or read the whole story to you while you're falling asleep. We want you to be part of this. We want to include you. So, if there's anything at all travel related you wish to share with us, any travel questions you may have for us or anyone else in the chat for that matter, do share in the chat, please.
We talk about travel and we talk about food a lot.
Yep.
If you've just wandered in and you haven't put a little message in, please do so.
Yeah.
Write a comment so we know that you're here so
Absolutely.
that we can greet you, because we do like to greet everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so. It helps us and our channel a lot.
It does.
And if you have not hit the red button not too far away from there, please make sure it turns gray. That would be a big help too. Look. 2 Spaniards. Well, not technically Spaniards as far as Chris is concerned, because he says he's actually from the Philippines, but that he lives in Barcelona. Okay, nice.
So we count him as Barcelona. I actually can read that.
Well, yeah, because it resembles a lot of words in English.
Okay
this one. Yeah. Life is Good today saying hi to everyone, that they're on their phone and so cannot add everyone. Hey, that's all good. Fine and good, yeah. Malcolm saying Pizza Hut and Domino's in New Zealand are terrible, mass-produced rubbish. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, I will say the homemade pizza you make, when am I gonna have that again, by the way?
Well, why don't you get stuff and I'll make it?
Okay, deal. Next time we go and do grocery, we're getting the stuff for
I'll make it. I'm in the mood.
Good, awesome.
I'll make myself a white pizza.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Raphael asking Chris if he is a creator, and if so, tell me, and I will have a look at your channel. There you go. Spanish and Spanish interacting. Nice. Daniel feels saying like pizza is like cruising. Some are better than others, but I usually take any one of them. I think Daniel feels is attempting for the comment of the day here.
You know what? That's so funny because I will try different kinds of pizza. And now MSC always has this big thing about their pizza. Now I did on their cruise. On that last one we went on, it was with all the vegans and all of that too. They had a whole thing going on. We weren't with them. We just happened to be cruising alongside of them. But on the pizza thing, they had vegan pizza and had vegan cheese. And I'm like, I'm intrigued. So I had a slice of that, a couple slices of it. In fact, it was good.
Cyber Studio Travel Flowers, give me a flex. Well, how about tell us something about your travels? And you will see soon enough, you're going to get flexed in no time. Nancy saying here, hello to Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. Very good. Cyber Studio saying it's very cold there in the Philippines. Really cold? Well, wait a minute. What do you consider cold?
Yeah.
I'm very curious. Let's see here. Malcolm with a country update. So we got USA, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, England, Scotland, Netherlands, Spain, Zambia, and the Philippines. Wow. So let me see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 countries. We have hit double digits today. That is amazing. That's amazing. Nancy feels in the house too now. Welcome in, welcome in.
I wish I lived closer to you, Nancy. You could fix my hair.
There you go. Chris interacting with Rafael saying that he has a channel that is predominantly about Barcelona, so culture, things to do, etc. That's cool. I know that Darian from Germany Travel Personal Guide is more focused on Germany, so I think some of these creators in our live stream today are actually very specified to one certain country. Yeah, specialized would be the word, yeah. Nancy Raffel showing off again. Hey, he was just born in Spain, so of course he speaks Spanish. Anthony Simone, are you going to Vegas for the SAS meetup in September? We do not plan on that actually. Richie and Vanessa travel saying that they gotta go. All right, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Really appreciate your company. Always good seeing you.
And you add so much to the conversation.
Yes, and that's what we like to see here. So hopefully until next time. Let's see here. Rafael telling Chris in Spanish that he hit a certain red button on his channel and inviting him over to his. Nice. Nancy Fields, thank you. Just walked in the door. Great seeing y'all. Yeah, hey, we're glad to have you with us. Nancy saying, I just like to give Rafi a little hard time. He is such a fun-loving guy.
Great.
Oh, yes.
He's great.
Rafael always loves his sense of humor. Nancy Fields saying, y'all should meet us in Vegas with the crew. I know.
There's a lot to be said for it.
Yeah, true.
We haven't been to Vegas.
No, that's true. Anthony Simone, are you going live on Saturday? Well, actually, we have our live stream, our night owl edition planned for day after tomorrow, Friday, at 12:45 p.m. So 11:45 p.m. We have merely been discussing Saturday, but like I said before, me and Kimberly have not agreed on anything yet. So until we do, we are just going to keep our schedule the way it is, and just stick with the Wednesday at 4 and the Friday. Oh, okay, you meant Friday, Anthony. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Well, then we just explained everything to you with that. Yeah, okay. Malcolm throwing in a fun fact here. He says Brazil is the only country in South America that speaks Portuguese. I actually knew that one, Malcolm. That is correct. Most of the other countries out there speak Spanish, along with some other native languages. Let's see. Darian saying, I do live and love to travel to Germany. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we're all caught up with the comments here, so I think we can throw in another question. What do you say, Kimberly?
Okay.
All right, another question. Question time. What do we have? What do we have? Yeah, let's do this one. Suppose you're going on a 7-day cruise and you get to pick 4 stops. Which stops would you pick, and keep distances in mind? So if you decide to do a cruise that stops in China, you certainly cannot pick St. Petersburg.
Or Belize.
Because you're never gonna make that in 7 days. It's just not happening. So if you get to pick 4 stops on a 7-day cruise, which stops would you pick? Let's see here. Nancy's saying, I was thinking that when I typed, to Rafael, because I think your Spanish is much better than my Dutch. Hey, Nancy, I don't know. I mean, you really can get a conversation going in Dutch to quite a degree, I must say. So
I think her Dutch is better than mine.
Cyber Studio asking to speak local language. You know what, Cyber Studio? You can do that, but keep in mind, you're not going to draw the attention then from many of the people in here, because many of them do not speak your language. So I'm not going to forbid it, but keep that in mind. Rafael saying Barcelona, Cairo, Greece, and Venice. Oh, yeah, you could do that in 7 days for sure. Nice. So those are Rafael's choices. Malcolm saying he would pick Akaroa, Wellington, Tauranga, and Auckland. Hint, hint. Nice, nice. So you would stick in your within your own region of the world then, Malcolm. Nice.
I think he wants us to come there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be the hint then, huh? Yeah. Nancy saying that she would pick Key West, Sint Maarten, Puerto Rico, and Cozumel. We may or may not be able to make all these ports. Let me think here. Key West, that's Western Caribbean. Sint Maarten, it's actually more, yeah, it's more east. Puerto Rico's kind of
St.
like
Martin
out there
East,
too.
you could do those two for sure. You know what? I think Nancy's is an 8-day.
Might be, but itinerary-wise, I think those are some great choices, though. What does Anne say here? Roatan, Half Bouquet, Aruba, and Puerto Rico.
Ooh, those all sound good too.
Here, Roatan, ooh, that's all the way on. Ooh, that's going to be probably an 8-day or 2. Nancy Fields saying that Barcelona is amazing. And Andarian saying, meaning live to travel to Germany. There you go. Yep. Yeah, you're right about that though, Nancy. Barcelona is amazing.
You know, I do want to go to Egypt. But when we go to Egypt, I want to do just Egypt.
Yeah, yeah.
I was looking
Nile cruise.
Yeah, that is way up high on our list. As soon as things start to change, I can see us definitely booking that.
We almost went this year. It was very, very close to going, but then, pandemic happened and the rest is history. So.
Yeah, there was the apocalypse and all.
But if you were to get to pick 4 stops, what would you pick?
If we were just going to do
1 week, 7 days.
Jeez. That's hard. I would right now I would probably say today, because it's going to change by the day. I would do Ireland and England.
Really? Nice.
I would do UK.
There you go. Malcolm saying it really would be Bergen, Tromsø, and Kirkenes. Where is the last one, Malcolm? That sounds like something that could be in Scotland, but I might be wrong.
I think he's just writing names and he wants to hear you try to say.
No, the Bergen and Tromsø are not that terrible, but the Kirkenes, I'm not sure. Nancy Fields asking when our next trip is.
Our next trip so far is the Big Group Cruise in October.
So that's on the breeze. With stops in Aruba, Bonaire, Half Bouquet, and Grand Turk.
Yes.
That really is a good itinerary,
It's a great itinerary.
Yeah. Nancy's saying that she would also like to cruise down the Rhine River someday.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. And then go all the way down. That'd be amazing, for sure. Rain Patterson saying here the Norwegian fjords.
Oh my goodness, there's so many gorgeous cruises through there.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. That's actually something that I would like to do. If I were to mention 4 stops for a cruise, that would definitely be a candidate. I've seen great things about that. Malcolm saying top of Norway near the Russian border. Oh, okay, all right. So that's okay. So that's where. Oh, so you go all the way along the Norwegian coast then. Sarah saying we would like Fiji, Jamaica, Maldives, and Bali.
I don't think that's possible.
Nah, not in 1 week. I mean, you may get to do that in 2 to 3 weeks, but I think for 1 week that might be.
That'd be a tough one.
But I will say though, Sarah,
destinations are fantastic.
If that can be figured out somehow, be all for it. Another one that I would consider is a cruise that includes St. Petersburg.
You've been wanting to do that too.
Yeah, so you go basically past the Baltic countries and do some stops there. I've actually been hearing good things about those smaller states out there, so like Latvia and Estonia, and they seem to have a lot to offer. I just think it's very much an undiscovered region of the world yet.
You know, too, is if you're interested in any type of guided travel, something like that, let me know in our 2 travel and tour trips.
Yep, for sure.
You know, anything that anybody's kind of interested in or looking at, let me know. If I can help you with it, I'd be happy to. Or if you're interested in getting your own group together, we'd be happy to help you with that too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Any more suggestions for 4 countries or 4 places, 4 stops you would pick during a cruise? Keep in mind distances. Malcolm saying, Herdegruten cruise line to Norway coast, Bergen to Kirkenes. Have heard a lot of people of more advanced age to go on it. Oh, okay, all right. I don't know. I mean, it does sound interesting for sure. Sarah saying, okay, that one I already saw. All right.
Okay, let's do another one.
All right, next question. Let's see. Over that. Moving on to this. Okay. Okay. Let's throw in.
Let's do this one.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. In your opinion, and based on your experience, so if you're more of a backpacker, stick with your experience as a backpacker. If you're more a cruiser, stick with your experience as a cruiser. What is the number 1 tip you would give to a fellow traveler when traveling? So, from your own personal experience, the number 1 tip you would give to a fellow traveler. And like I said, if you're specialized in cruising, if you have a lot of experience with that, give a cruise tip. If you're more into RVing, give an RV tip, and so on. Very curious what we're going to see here, because I know we have people from different communities here. Well, what is your one?
My one would be definitely having to do with paperwork. Make sure that's a basic tip, but it's important because it seems like there's always still people showing up at cruise ports or at airports without the proper documentation.
Yeah.
And we all hear about these nightmare stories that, oh, well, I didn't know I needed. Well, you need to know what you need. And contact the proper authorities of your government to find out exactly what you do need to travel to different locations. Now, for anybody, as far as Americans go, I do recommend that you travel with a passport.
Yeah.
I don't care where you're going. Make sure get a passport. It's good. It's important. And if you do get stranded somewhere, you have your passport. You can get home. I know a lot of people have said, well, you can get away with doing it this way or get away with doing it that way. It may not be the safest option.
No, for sure. Well, some answers have come in here to that question. Sarah is saying here, do not eat yellow snow.
That's good for wherever you live.
Yeah, but that's for sure great advice. Yeah, Greg Patterson seems to agree with that. Nancy saying, when going cruising, do not expect to do it all on your first cruise. Take time to enjoy the experience.
Yes, definitely.
You're totally right, Nancy. Yep. Pam and Rich are saying, do not forget your ID, etc., and do not pack it in your suitcase and check it in.
Now, they really know about this because you also work at the port as well. So how many people have you seen show up without the right stuff or have it somewhere that they can't get to it? Let me know.
Malcolm is saying, look up and around when walking around the new city. Yeah, absolutely. It will be a waste of your time to just look down at the street tiles all the time. Nancy saying, you are right, always have a passport. Yeah,
it's the best way to go.
Yeah, particularly if you're into traveling, you're not going to get around it. It's that simple. Rafael saying, don't be afraid to talk to the locals. That's where the best experiences begin. There is a lot to be said for that, Rafael. Absolutely. Nancy Fields agreeing with the other Nancy in the house.
Because Nancy's are always right.
So, one tip that I would like to add on is whenever you travel, do not look at the things the country you're traveling to doesn't have. So, look for the things they do have. Don't expect everything that you have at home to be there too. You'd be missing out on the real experience there. It's about what they do have, not about what they don't have.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to get wound up in that, well, this isn't like what I have at home. Well, the thing is, I think most of us travel to experience things that aren't like what we have at home.
Right.
And granted, sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's not so good thing. One of the things that's not so good thing is when they have, and they do this in Europe a lot, different countries in Europe, in the hotel rooms when they push two twin beds together and they make it a double bed, but they don't like have linens that cover both of them to make them stay together, and they start to drift apart through the night because we tend to sleep in the middle of the bed.
Yeah.
And then you end up on the floor. And he ends up on the floor with his arm up around me like this. And
luckily I have a long arm.
Yeah. And it never works out good. So that's one of the things that isn't as good. And I don't like when they have individual blankets.
No, I don't care for that either.
But that's just me.
Right. I see Runaway RV Nesters are in the house. Hi. Hey, welcome in, guys. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So, to give you a little bit of an update here, we have asked everyone in the chat what the number one tip would be you personally would give from your experience to a fellow traveler. So, whenever someone is traveling, what would you advise them? And in your case, that would be a tip that's RV related because you guys are very experienced in RVing. So we would like to hear, well, when it comes to RVing, what would you advise them? Nancy is coming in with a very, very sharp comment. I love that advice. It can also help the international relations that pertain to this comment here. And I think United Nations may want to have a look at this conversation.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
it's
very
so
nice.
True.
Very nice. Well said, Nancy. Well said. And Rafael. Pam and Rich are saying a lot brought the wrong documents for that particular cruise, left them in the car, bus, and in the Uber. Oh.
For what particular cruise?
Oh, yeah. Please do tell.
I must have missed a comment.
Let me see.
I'm not seeing it.
No. But it definitely pertains to something they themselves experienced. Glenn is saying, seriously, do people actually pack their passports in their suitcase? No!
You'd be surprised what people do.
Yeah. Nancy saying, also always treat the staff members with respect and gratitude. 100% agree, Nancy. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, okay. The one you talked about on the video. Okay.
Discuss it in one of the videos on the YouTube. Okay, that is okay. Sounds good.
What? No, anybody that is traveling or anybody that you know that is traveling, sometimes people just don't know. They don't realize. And us as being the avid travelers, we need to just let them know.
Yeah, for sure. Look at Malcolm here with a smart one. Take cable ties to tie legs together on beds. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
We should do that.
We have struggled with all kinds of things, I guess, but yeah, that would be a great
Although
option.
I will say that we said about it at one of the front desks in the Netherlands when we were staying in that really tiny little boutique hotel.
Oh yeah.
And they duct taped the legs of the bed together.
Yeah, they went in a very basic way about
it. Worked.
But it worked.
It was great.
Yep. Sarah's saying, I would say the best thing to do is try and learn the basic language. So please, thank you. Where's the toilet? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some basic phrases, getting that in, that would definitely be a help, no doubt. Nancy Field saying, only pack what you are willing to lose if your suitcase goes missing. We learned the hard way. Yeah, that's great advice, Nancy.
It's true, unfortunately.
Oh, Runaway RV Nesters are saying they have trouble hearing us. Volume is way up. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Does anyone else have trouble hearing us? We'll try to speak up, guys. NCL cruise closed loop cruise required passport and they brought passport card which was not accepted. They lost $6,000.
Oh my goodness.
That is awful. That is really awful. Chris from Barcelona saying, gotta go guys, bedtime here. I'm glad to meet you. I'll catch you next time. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Chris, and until next time, hopefully. We hope you enjoyed. Rafael saying, yeah, waited tables for 10 years, so I got treated great and was treated like a piece of you know what. That's why I always try to treat everyone with the respect they deserve. Yeah, you know exactly what it is then, what it's like then, Rafael. Yeah. Anthony Simone is saying that our sound is good. Blaine is saying that we're still going strong. All right. Rafael saying that we're still fine. Okay. All right.
Apparently everyone can hear us. So maybe I don't know what the problem is for the RVers, why they can't hear us.
I'm not sure, but I hope that it is solved now. We moved it a little bit closer. So please let us know, guys, if it is any better right now. We hope it is. Also, there might be a switch on the YouTube that is turned down. So even though you may have the volume of your actual audio equipment turned up, if you have the switch on your YouTube turned down, that may decrease the volume too.
Yeah.
Pam and Rich are saying it was, but Norwegian said the cruiser are responsible to know what documents are required when you book the cruise. I suppose that's true. Do they, Kimberly, you probably know more about it than me. Do they send you a list of documents required? No. They don't.
That's up to you to know.
Huh.
That's why I said to contact the proper government officials to find out exactly what you need to travel to those countries, because the only person responsible for it is you, and the cruise lines will not take any responsibility for you showing up without your stuff.
Right, right. Malcolm is saying 41 likes. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for that, Malcolm, for that update. Because we cannot see here on the StreamYard what we are up to, so we appreciate that update. In the event you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, we would very much appreciate if you would, because it helps us a lot. Nancy is saying here that she hears us very well on the laptop. Okay.
Thank you, Nancy.
Awesome. I just hope that the issues for our friends from the RV community are solved by now.
I'll tell you, on the group cruise in October, I'm not a very big drinker, but no. I do want to have a couple shots with Nancy.
Well, Nancy, she was going to do something with shots, I believe. Like, Nancy, can you tell us again what it was you were going to do with
Medical
shots?
Medical nurse Nancy, yeah.
Yeah. Please do let us know. A lot of thumbs up here from Sarah. Awesome. Nancy saying, has been hit long ago. You guys are an excellent live stream. Thank you. We appreciate that very much. It's great. Looks like Blaine hasn't seen Nancy come in yet.
Hey!
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to keep track of that.
I can't wait to see everybody in person.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun, no doubt. Yeah. But you know what? I just hope it is going to go through, because with a leery eye, watch the cruise lines pushing the days that they really go back up and running again, back further and further. So,
Ooh.
So let's see. Runaway RV Nurse is saying, when you travel in your RV, it's a good idea to have your animals' papers along with you. Some campgrounds require it. Great advice.
Information.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great information.
So if you are traveling with a cat or a dog or whatever animal you're traveling with, yeah, that's. See, I didn't know about that at all.
I wouldn't even have thought about that.
No. Excellent advice, guys. Thank you for that comment. So, Kimberly, will you brave one of my syringe jello shots? They are strong.
I will do it.
Oh, I want to see that. Sarah throwing out the link to our shop again. Thank you so much, Sarah. We appreciate that. And saying on Carnival, I think when you pay your cruise and then go to print your documents, I thought there was a list of stuff to bring in there. Kimberly?
The thing is a lot of times they will have a basic list, but it's not necessarily the complete list of what you need to bring. And on all of the cruise documents that I've ever looked at, and when you're booking and things like that, they all say you are responsible for knowing what you need to bring, not the cruise line to tell you what to bring. Because it's like they don't want to take responsibility. Because here's the thing: if you show up without your passport and you say, "Well, I didn't know I needed my passport," or someone told me I didn't need my passport, they're going to say, we tell you you're completely responsible for bringing your correct documents.
See, but I do think, though, that as a courtesy, cruise lines would do well providing it to you.
Well, here's the thing. Keep in mind, too, they are dealing with people from all over the world.
Right.
All different things are required from different countries. There are different countries that need a visa to come here.
Yeah, but I'm talking just as far as the cruise is concerned.
Yes. Okay, keep in mind, too, different countries require different things to go on that cruise.
Yeah, but don't cruise lines have offices in different countries?
They do, but it also depends on the country you're going to. It's a lot of information for them to give out to every single person. I just think it.
Well, no, because you only need like a pre-printed write-up of documents you need.
And it changes all the time.
I think as a courtesy it would be nice though. But
we can argue later.
Yeah, I suppose we could. Memories are saying, as for cruise, please read the terms and conditions of your contract. Hardly anyone reads it when they book their cruise. Read it so you know what is covered and what is not.
Very good.
Absolutely.
Rachel loves Disney. Hi.
Hey, from the Disney community. Rachel loves Disney coming in. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just got home. Yeah. Hey, Rachel, we perfectly understand that the world is starting to get back on its feet again, and
which is good.
That's fantastic. But at the same time, it means that you may be hitting a live stream late. So be it. We really don't blame you. It's all good. We're glad you make it anyways. Malcolm is of the opinion that the passport is the first thing you pack.
Well, here's the thing too: is when we travel, not only do we bring our passports with us, we also bring our driver's license with us, and Neil brings his green card with him.
Yeah, I need that in addition to it. Anne is saying, if not, I must have got the info from my travel agent. Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't take responsibility. Yeah, there is that. Raphael saying, well, Vegas sounds good. In response to Nancy, I think Nancy asked him if he was coming to Vegas. Yeah, there is, I think, a great many people that are going. Rachel saying, I also had to put my stuff in here for D&G stream tonight. Okay.
Okay.
So are they going to have you as a guest then? Because I know from time to time they will have guests up in their streams. And saying if we have to get a COVID test, you cannot wait till the last day because it takes a few days. I checked with my doctor today. Yeah, that's actually a very good and something that pertains to the current situation. I can see that it is going to, travel is going to change to some degree for sure.
Raphael, are you going to Vegas? He's thinking about it.
Starting to sound better and better. Let's see. I have to check my points and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. Rachel's not going to be on the live stream itself for D&G, but she will be attending them. Okay. That will be excellent, Senor Rafael. Runaway RV Nestor saying, has anyone had trouble getting back home in a medical family emergency?
No, we didn't have any trouble getting back into the United States from in Europe.
No.
One we had, but we haven't tried to go back to Europe yet.
No.
So, I don't know.
I think at this point, though, the majority of flights are still cancelled, but there are some that are still going. So you may have a substantially harder time getting on the flight, but it is technically still possible to go, I think. Rachel saying it's just them tonight. They're testing out Vegemite Australian versus UK. Oh, all right. That's gonna be something.
Vegemite. It tastes like beef bouillon cubes.
Beef bouillon cubes. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Nancy, very grateful that she doesn't need to do that. Yeah, I believe that. Henrietta saying, I had a test today, wasn't pleasant. They're saying 48 hours for the result. Yeah, that's a bummer. Runaway RVers are saying they did in 2017. They were in Okinawa through China Air. What a nightmare. Yeah.
What did they do?
They traveled for I think, for a family emergency. Here, that pertains to this comment here. Getting back home in a medical family emergency.
Yeah, but, okay.
Yeah, I can see there might have been some problems with that. Let's see.
I think we're caught up.
I think we are all caught up.
I think we're going to be wrapping up here soon.
Yeah, I think so too. We are going to have Griswold Family Vacay coming up soon, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that on Saturdays? Danny, if you are still out there, please let us know if you will be starting a live stream here in 15.
I think somebody's coming on.
Oh, usually, yeah, the evenings. There's always live streams going on in the evenings.
And we'll be eating.
Yeah. Rachel saying, sorry, I said the wrong. Hey, no worries, it happens.
That's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, you have to see us sometimes just right here on our live stream, and there's times I trip over my own words, and there's times that Kimberly sees ponies everywhere,
and Malcolm can't type.
And Malcolm can, yeah, exactly. So Henrietta is saying that she loves Marmite.
That's like Vegemite.
Okay. Nancy, I better go. Always nice to hang out with you both. Hey,
nice
Nancy,
to see you,
always a pleasure having you with us. Always. So thank you so much for joining us, and until next time. And saying is usually I have to, yep. We corrected it up above. So Marmite versus Vegemite is what the streams are about tonight. Testing which one is better, UK versus Australian. Okay, that makes sense now then. Awesome. Hannah's saying that she's eating right now. Even cooked and listened. I can't miss my weekly visit.
We love having you with us.
That's brilliant. I like that. Rachel saying, Malcolm, go in the chat and tell them that tonight. Tries to type too fast. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so do we have anything else to wrap it up with?
Any questions for us?
Any final questions before we call it an evening?
About the merchandise, about the traveling, about trips, anything.
What are we going to eat?
Lentil stew. Yeah,
we have a nice amount of lentil stew left from yesterday. We will be feasting on that here shortly.
Yes, with butter bread.
Runaway RV Nesters, can I get the replay on the cruiseathon? Yes, you can. Are you talking the latest cruiseathon? If so, I think Raphael might have that available for you because he was a participant. So yes, you will be able to get that. Mrs. Morrison in the house.
Hey, welcome
in. Glad to have you here. From the UK as well, I believe. That's great. See, yeah, the latest cruiseathon. Okay, so if one of our mods has a link to
now they do have another one coming up too.
Who?
I thought they were doing a cruiseathon.
Yeah, there is another cruiseathon coming up, but yes, the replay should be available on the individual channels. But maybe Raphael, do you have a link available for Runaway RV Nesters, a replay of the cruiseathon? That'd be great. Anna's asking, do your shirts run small? I get some from another channel once and had to reorder.
Actually, they run pretty good. And we have a large variety of different things available as far as t-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of things. There are regular and there are plus size as well. And I ordered the larger, I ordered I think I ordered some of mine as like a 2X in the regular, and then I ordered the same in the plus size, and they were good. But I like my things a little bit big, so, but I was happy with them. And as far as mules fit him good. Ours are from Spreadshirt, so I think they run a little differently than some of the other ones. But like I said, we've been pretty happy with the sizing. I always recommend if you're in doubt, go a size up.
All right, let's see here. Raphael asking Mrs. Morrison if she did go shopping yet. That's right. Mrs. Morrison actually is one of the channels that hit a milestone in our live stream a while ago. And the deal with her husband was that if she would reach that milestone within a certain time, that she would get to go on a shopping spree sponsored by her husband. So that's what ended up happening. She did make the milestone in our live stream, and apparently the video is out now, so I'm curious. Sarah giving the schedule here for the next cruiseathon scheduled for June 20th. Nice, thank you so much for posting that. And I see there is another one added to that. Yep. So there you have it. Thank you so much for that. And is saying, okay, thank you. I know Teespring ran a little small, but excellent customer service. Okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah, and this is one of them that I got. I have it on.
Okay, go show.
Can you see it?
Like what? The sweater?
This one is terry, and it's like lightweight, and it's really, really nice. Now this one isn't very stretchy. No. So if you go with one of the terry ones, make sure it's gonna, go a little bit bigger because it doesn't have a lot of stretch to it.
Right. Okay. I think we're going to wrap it up.
I think so too.
So first of all, we want to thank every one of you for joining us today. It has been, as always, a pleasure spending time with you, talking travel, just having a good time. And we will be doing our next live stream this Friday already, so the day after tomorrow, it will be time for our Night Owl edition again at 11:45 p.m.
Yeah.
So we're going to be there again, and we're already looking forward to that. In the event you have not yet hit that thumbs up for us, please do so. That would be a big help.
We'd appreciate it.
And of course, if you haven't hit that other button, I'm not sure which way to point, but it is red. And we would love for it to turn gray if it is still red. So we would really appreciate that too. So thank you so much for joining us today. And until next time, I'm Neil.
I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV. Bye.
Oh, 10 countries.
All right, well, real quick. 10 countries, 42 likes, 2 hours, 52 minutes. Thank you, Malcolm. Nice. See y'all later.
Bye.